Everybody, it's Tombs and Tendrils. This is session 53.
Maybe.
It is, I promise.
I feel like we said 53 a lot.
Dang it.
It's like 56, man.
Oh, shoot. I scrolled to the wrong... Who else wants to be GM? I'm so tired. Numbers are hard. I just want to do the story. The session thing is hard. You guys don't know what I've been through today.
You don't know what I did too?
Okay, yeah, it's session 54. Is it? Yes, it is session 54. It is.
Yes, I'm rolling great.
Anyway, Derek's not here, so shun him and his character, but I'm just kidding. He'll be here. We're excited for him.
He's shunned now.
Shun a non-believer. Shun. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a recap on last session, and maybe that'll take like... Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
Everyone start to clap. Are you ready? Here we go.
We're live.
You made it.
Yay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Do you want to give us the recap?
Sure.
We just started.
I rolled 28.
And then we'll ask you how you're doing.
Yeah, so, let's see.
Here we go.
Last time. I just rolled 73, unless we have done
I stepped.
We were on Alvis's ship, and so the night came on, but then we found out that, like, because it was connected to the electrical system, it couldn't fully power up.
Oh, the night Imperium?
Yeah.
I was like, the night, like, darkness came on.
Yeah. But every time that it, like, started to turn on, it started falling to the ground. So during that time, that's real? Yep. Okay, yeah. A Grey Knight in Terminator armor came, and he was like, hey, you should go to the ship. You need to report the situation.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So he brought me with him. We went to the ship. He reported the situation. I wasn't killed. He was geared up in Terminator armor, and then we went back and he told himself to go to the ship. After that, we found what's his name? Jasper. Yeah.
The friendliest ghost.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, we went and found this guy who was part of another team, and Alvis like murdered his team and basically murdered him, but he's still alive, luckily for him.
He's like, split your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you woke up and you were spraying
I was
us.
dying.
Yeah, we should have just let him die.
I can make a third character.
He drew his character with a throat scar,
Oh, I didn't
and
see that.
I don't think your biomancy would have left a scar, but maybe he wanted it as
Let's
remembrance.
I was stressed. And
Yeah.
puckered.
Oh, and you just did
Oh,
a terrible
right.
You
job.
rolled that.
How is that?
Again.
Dignified.
Proper death.
A more
Like-
dignified death.
like the
Although
third time.
I wasn't there for it, and I didn't realize he died.
Nobody calls you over.
It was way better than the demon, like, oh my gosh, Titus just went to hell, death.
Well, he kind of still went to hell.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
I don't know. He had a
Only
great
went into
night.
the war.
Pray for him. He should be fine.
That should count for
Oh,
something.
he did do that.
Yeah.
But technically, you guys are all heretics anyway.
Oh.
That's
All the
bad
Grey Knights?
news.
Yeah, they're all heretics.
Oh, this religion seems impossible.
Anywho, so we crashed, and we all, like, well, almost all of us totally wrecked some
Gene stealers.
gene stealers, yeah, on the surface while we were waiting for the ship that we called.
Why,
We
why
got
do
on
you
the
say almost all of us?
I thought you were talking about our robot friend who didn't even get a chance.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the new
Yeah, I just charged in, was like, oh, they're all dead.
Just poking a bit of fun at our great night.
Oh, I hate you.
Anyway, we got our ship and like, wow, it's covered in blood and brains.
Oh, yeah.
And is that about where we finished?
Or the gun.
Yeah.
He did take out the Night Porphyrian or whatever. So
I killed things.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did a thing.
You didn't mess up the gun, right?
You helped.
It can't fire the weapon anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I explained that whole thing so poorly, and I apologize. When the base, so when it was falling out of the sky because the Porphyrian couldn't power up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
First off, it was drawing power that the rest of the station had.
Mm-hmm.
But what was going on in my head was it was like the Porphyrian, it's taking too much from the station.
Mm-hmm.
And so what ended up happening, and there's a reason to this, but it crashed into the ground and basically like an egg, and the yolk, except the opposite, the shells fell, and the yolk went blue,
I see.
kind of thing, because at that point the wreckage was able to kind of because it was still partially functional. So it's not even
got rid of the extra mass
because it's not necessarily that it's piloted. It's not necessarily a random act either, but there was power to the station. The thrusters were a thing, and it's just kind of off.
I took some really useful information with it.
Yeah, it's very
Because here's the thing, the whole research barge, the majority of it got vaped, but there's still a pretty large chunk of it just floating away.
Yeah, you should just teleport it all. Get all the info.
Yeah. That was a good recap. How are you doing, man? I heard you had a key incident.
I did have a key incident. I was like,
It's like a snack
you know,
incident, but
I was lounging because I knew that other people would be a bit later. I was like, yeah, I'll just head out a bit later than usual. I got up at 6:40 to come over here, and I was like, huh, my key's not here. I look around, and then I go to my friend's place because that's where we go after we work out because we make shakes there. And I was like, it's not here either. I was like, oh shoot, I left it in the gym. So I had to bring him to the gym to unlock the gym, and then I went and got my keys.
nice.
Fun
Well,
stuff. But
I hate it when that happens.
yeah, it was.
I was driving down the road today, and I literally watched this has happened more than once. You've already heard this story. It's just a different version. car a couple cars in front of me. I watched something fly up off the back of it, hits the road and bounces, and then goes into my windshield, and it's and it's a rock. So I don't even know if there's another chip. I actually kind of ignored it. I didn't even want to look, and I came inside.
It's not my problem right now.
Yeah, but weird days.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna try to end by 9ish, 9:30, whatever.
Yeah.
So, first off, Deco, I want to remind you, because I was planning out this session, I forgot a detail, and I think you did too. But maybe we've all just been quiet about it, but Nagir's still with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that before, and I was like, maybe she just got left in the depths. Or he. It's my dog.
Did she?
He.
Yeah,
dog?
I thought it was a boy.
That's Nagir boy?
I thought it was a
I'm
boy.
pretty
Okay,
sure
well,
it
it's a
was
boy
boy.
dog.
I thought
Anyway,
it was a girl.
well, Taka was a girl. Yeah, so Nagir's with you.
What about the lizard?
Oh, where is your lizard, Joss?
It's still with freaking Reese.
Oh. Freaking
No, you had
Oh,
a
the
different
witch
one.
lizard?
Yeah, the witch lizard.
The witch.
You had a
lizard.
different lizard?
Yeah, we have another lizard.
Multiple.
What the heck?
It's like that subscription that
I
you
don't-
forgot
I don't
about.
know how that
$5
would've come
every
with
month
you.
for.
I
Dude,
know,
that's
that was my
good.
thing.
Maybe it's just in the depths.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
think
just
it
hanging
like
out by
has
the tide.
I think it has to be.
Well, sometimes
'Cause, like,
I need to
it
cancel
wouldn't.
this. And I'm like,
I
hey, fill out this
basically, like, I
questionnaire and
jumped
do
on the
this.
floor.
And like,
And, like,
sometimes
I
I'm
don't
like,
Oh, it was
I'm
with
gonna do
you.
that,
You just
sometimes,
didn't
like,
really
I'm
do
doing this
anything
just
with it.
I forgot about it.
It's all
We
good.
jumped
Yeah,
on the
right.
hole and then it was.
It's
a
just
good session.
wandering.
Anyways.
Cool. Oh, we are gonna have fun today.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
That's
I
not
haven't
what I'm
looked,
here
dude.
for.
I planned this 2 weeks ago because we canceled last
hey,
week.
kitty.
Were we actually flying or?
So you
Yeah,
guys, I
We're
think
following
you
this.
literally just took off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll say I can't remember. Oh, so it's winter. There was a storm. It was raining. And we're gonna say like the sun has already risen, but it's like not even midday or anything. And you can see little pillars of the. Or no, wait. I think I did say the sun was setting. The sun's always setting when I describe things.
It's always dramatic.
Oh yeah, I remember because we did like the Luke Skywalker like look out.
It was literally setting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. I need to get my stars more interesting. Yeah, so the sun was setting. So it's like on its way to be setting. So what we're gonna say that there's like little pillars of sunlight coming through the clouds, and there's like little thunder rolling, and it's very like solemn. There's a little bit of frost and some snow on everything, and you guys are hovering over this wrecked city that had Gene Stiller cultists all chalked through it, and you just like killed, you slaughtered like 38 of them or whatever it was. But yeah, you took out all the ones that were there. But based on your research on stuff, like you know that if one knows, they all know. So they're aware. Recently, the wrecked base and the Befriering floated off and into the distance. Honestly, now that you're in the air, it's still visible.
I was going to say, did we want to go
What does thou, everybody else, want us to
the rest
do?
of the space station? The rest of the research barge?
Not a space station. Very different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
huge.
Space
Barge.
stations are.
That'd be insane.
Where are we going?
So we were going to go
Where?
to the Astropath, but then we were also going to check to see if we could get Jasper's gear or any information from the remaining floating away.
Or anything that was on the rest of the barge.
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to chase down the barge? Or did we want to just go straight to the astronaut?
I wanted some information.
Yeah,
from
let's
the
just
Go
barge.
to the barge.
Yeah, Thaddeus is like, well, I agree with everybody. I think the barge is the best. Like, and honestly, if anyone knew where the Astropath would be, it'd probably be Alvis. So,
Well, let's go get it.
Yes, pilot,
I am
please.
piloting.
take us. Uh-oh.
What'd
Why
you roll?
can't you do things when we
What'd you
want
roll?
93.
it? Cody.
Look, can I help? I know how to fly.
You do?
Yeah. Do you just want to fly?
I
Does anybody want to fly? He's not doing great.
I think I have land vehicles, so I should be fine. You know, land vehicles.
I think you can fly.
What kind of
I
craft
have,
is this?
I
It's a
have
spacecraft.
pilot
Yeah, I got pilot spacecraft.
Yeah, you
I
do
don't
it then.
freaking
Why don't?
fly.
Yeah, Thaddeus is like, you know what?
You don't need to. You just have the weakling.
He's like, I'm really good with like single passenger vehicles or like fast, whatever's. This is military, which is fine, but it's also not mechanicum.
You're just making a lot of
You're
excuses.
just making a lot of excuses at this point.
Fine, I'm gonna try again. You guys pissed
I
me.
like
Oh,
this guy.
freaking got it. With my mechadendrite while I was gesturing at you. My mechadendrite.
It turns out my other character's the one who can.
Good news. Your
I'll cook for you
mechanics are
guys.
smarter
Okay.
than you.
I'm gonna roll to cut your tongue out.
Cuts his own tongue.
Actually,
I'll sing for you.
he looks at you and he's like, you could use a lot of enhancements.
I've got them.
Wait, that was
Just a week.
Anyway,
All right, so to the barge.
we're yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Do we want to have any conversation?
Well, how far away? I mean, it just brought flew. How long is it?
You guys, it's probably like a 5-minute flight.
good. Jasper, are you naked still?
Oh wait,
I thought we
so
found
the thing floated off and then you guys call it. Yeah, so it's like on the horizon.
Oh, sure, because we had to take combos.
He has clothes that we got from like the bedrooms.
Some overalls.
Some overalls? Nice.
Just some.
Got a little wee covered.
It's good look. I like
Oh,
it.
I forgot that's what we talked about last time.
The baggy.
Oh,
Can we look to see
Some
they work
tasteful-
for Choo-
tasteful side
whoever
boob.
that is.
Can
Oh, it's very baggy.
Can we look to see if we can find some more clothes or any supplies for him?
I don't know if we'll find any on the ship.
Do a search test.
Yeah.
Militaire Foucault.
What?
Dude, I rolled a 98.
I
Thaddeus
rolled-
is out
I
of
rolled a
commission.
9.
He's
Nice.
driving. Of course he would be
A
able to.
9 search?
Yeah.
He's like trying to drive and look for stuff.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Cody, I rolled a 9
rolled a
on the
9.
search test.
Well, the perils of the warp. I'm just kidding.
Perfect.
Yeah, you just like in your Terminator are barge into one of the rooms and you're just like, lock her.
Oh no.
But like more intelligent. Look her.
And
And there's like there's various clothes.
Young lad.
Lock
We
here.
found my stuff. We found my.
So like,
We found the some clothing.
Yay,
don't-
Vitaly.
Oh, wow. I don't
all.
actually.
Vine Grand Plasma.
Why are you
Handshot.
talking like this?
A
You're
whole,
supposed to talk regal.
You know
Yeah.
how you talk like this. You know how you talk. Jasper was naked when we found him. How dare you show him more respect than you show us?
Yeah.
I do like to make fun of
Wow.
naked people. I don't know if he's a heretic yet.
well, I was gonna say,
You're
I'd come over to you
in
like, I know what a space marine is. My head is
Okay.
down,
Maybe.
looking at the ground. Let's go.
Did we hear you whispering that?
Like,
Yes.
he was like,
Okay.
I'm like, suck up.
thanks.
What is happening?
What's
You
more-
were
what's
blessed
in the
by
locker?
Grey Knights, dude. You were blessed by like the High Council of Grand Masters. You good. You're basically guaranteed into heaven, as far as Imperium people think.
What's
Yeah,
As
okay.
far as my opinion.
Is there anything
Straight to the
decent in the locker?
Oh.
I will say there's a body glove. And
It's a quality.
we are
um,
from the same place.
I'll say like a
East.
flak vest.
There we go.
It's just a vest.
You like
That's
shoot
all.
people, I like burn people.
Thought that's fine.
Well, yeah. So put the body glove on, put the overalls, and then put the flak vest.
I
Fine.
missed the body glove.
Oh, and there's a warm.
I was like, he's just got a
Well,
vest.
I have a nice beanie.
Yeah, it's a little beanie hat thing.
Lovely.
I was
You're like a
actually.
hipster.
I was imagining a hat that has like the two like, kind of flaps,
the
like a little
Canadian.
fur.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The,
Okay,
the
so
Russian hats?
Yeah, the Russian hats. That's what they're called.
Russian hick hats.
We stole them from the Rostrovians.
Oh. Oh, that's a long time ago. We ran into or I had a pair of armor from them.
Did you?
Way back when.
Rip.
Cool. What's body glove like? 3 armor?
Yeah, 3 armor for body. That's it.
But then you have a flak vest, which is like something else.
I don't care. I'm just
I mean, he's not naked no more.
I'm
so
playing cool
that
hat
helps.
as well.
Can't make
Cool
it.
hat.
You got 2
Unfortunate.
bolters. You got clothes now. You need any food?
Oh.
I decided that being a Grey Knight.
Oh, I got you.
I want to be a
Oh,
custodian.
you got it?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
All right, so it's
Or
class
be a
pistol,
Okay.
range 30 meters, rate of fire S/2/dash, damage D10 +5, type explosive, which is X, penetration 4, clip 24/24, reload full, special tearing.
Yay. We
Well,
like
what do you get?
caring.
He got
And-
a gun.
Both of these have red dots.
Oh, that's a
It's like
plus
a plus
10.
10 to
Ballistic
shooting.
skills. Nice.
Wait.
Nice.
Lame.
I wish I had a red dot.
I wish I had a red
You have a
dot.
blue dot.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could just open up a rift.
Terrific, thank you.
I really need you to play the Space Hulk, like the Space Marine game.
Hmm.
Because it's so cool, because like when you're getting outfitted in your Terminator armor, it's cool. And then you test fire all your guns on live people.
We should
That's
like.
a big
Oh gosh.
That's what happens every time I go to the range.
like these are cultists. Practice your marksmanship on them.
That's all I
You
know.
guys are going to
What
the
type of
wrong
damage?
ranges.
What type of damage was that? Was that explosive or
X.
Yeah,
regular?
explosive. It's X.
Cool.
Just like,
Bam.
always shake our ship so that the Grey Knight keeps falling over.
Just drive a little
Magnet
unsteady.
boots activated.
That's right.
Crunch.
That might kill us if he didn't have his magnet boots activated with like barrel rolled or something.
He just lands on you. Cool.
Guys,
All right.
I'm hoping that I roll well tonight. So that
You're
you
gonna
guys can
roll
see the
well.
true.
Feel it.
So Thaddeus goes, all right, I need, you guys are going to want to see this. And
Come here, dog.
you guys go into the little cockpit.
Yep.
Cockpit.
Small.
In we go.
All right. So, this chunk of like this wrecked base with the Porphyrion like dangling out of it is it's drifting over to what looks to be like an energy processing facility. There's a lot of like there's a centralized tower, and there's a lot of these like Tesla nodes all around it, and it looks like kind of a field of them. And there's a great walled steel fence that goes around, and you can just see the energy like rippling along. And this floating wreckage looks like it's kind of going right for it.
Great.
How long?
Do we have tow cables on the ship?
Or the little gun cutter.
I don't know if that would do anything.
Yeah. Slow it down a bit.
What's the estimated time of impact, nerd?
30 seconds.
Are you serious?
We have to shoot that chip down.
Onto the energy processing plant?
Is it already over it, or is it?
We have 30 seconds till it makes contact with the wall.
My mathematics tells me it's slowing down.
Yeah, that's why I said if we like did like a tow cable, we could like shoot it and then just like try to slow it down even more.
Just let it have like a. Oh, what are those? Never mind.
And you guys can see that at the
Little
top of this tower,
hook
there's
things.
actually these, they're kind of like landing hooks for stuff to like land,
Oh,
for like
so
maintenance and whatever. So it looks like it's, like if this was the tower,
So it's docking,
it's like
essentially.
almost.
It's
Hmm.
interesting.
Fascinating.
Let's go
I
down.
don't know what this means, but it's weird.
Yeah,
Would it be possible to separate the Titan from?
Doing a awareness test.
Everybody.
Hey, good news.
I thought we
My
Everybody roll your
perception
dice.
is now 50.
That's
I
good news.
pass.
I do too, not.
I just put my dice in here.
Oh, but
awareness,
wait,
where
I
is it?
have
Did I take
plus
them out?
20.
Oh, I
I
have
do,
22.
because I have awareness. plus-
You guys are rank 7. You should be passing these.
Yeah, I got it.
Is it perception?
It is.
Sweet.
Cool.
Me being
Yeah.
high rank and perception have nothing to do.
The Porphyrion is actually like, so if this was a landing thing, the Porphyrion's like here.
I
It's
feel
gonna be
like,
hanging underneath
like
it.
the base, like kind of like,
Does your ship have weapons?
Well, yeah,
yes, it does.
it's
I
military.
would like to instruct Thaddeus to blow that Porphyrion up.
But it's not the Porphyrion that's sending it over to the station.
Yeah, we can still
But-
do it, I guess.
We just need to take out any
It's
threats.
it's soaking up. Is it still sucking out the power?
That's
So maybe because
fair.
if it's not quite up to the level, if we blow up the Porphyrion, then we're gonna it might.
Is it
But
a
what
bad
he's
idea
saying-
to drop that?
The
into
ship is
the
going to
energy
land normally.
facility?
The Porphyrion just
It's gonna
hanging
be kind
below
of a
it, so
big
it's going to land
explosion.
from
Okay,
there.
so the ship's going.
Are you
back.
asking Thaddeus
Yeah.
as Deco?
Yeah.
I will use largest prophesier. Got a 20.
Hey, look at
Got
you.
a 28. I got it. All right. So Thaddeus kind of looks at the situation and he says, honestly, a mechanical object of that size and with the warp core the Porphyrion has, not the warp core. It's not a warp core.
Plasma core.
Yeah, plasma core, sure, whatever. With
the
the plasma
core.
core the Porphyrion has, falling into that facility could be devastating to the power grid.
And
Well, it's still got power.
And,
right?
and us. It
Oh.
would cause a cataclysmic explosion that could crack the continent.
Oh, alright.
What if we shoot it from
That
far
wouldn't
away?
necessarily be the worst thing,
Mm,
or the first time that's happened.
Both things are true.
multiple levels of
But
bad.
let's go
not in a place
check
where
the
ready to
ship.
die.
Yeah.
A sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Whoa.
There's
You have
people
a
coming
blast.
out of the station.
Do we recognize
Because
them
it's-
as a certain group?
It's
We're too
landing
far away.
at this thing,
Yeah.
Do
and
we have
You
Imperial
see,
symbols on our
you
ship?
see like, and you guys are far away, so you can't see who
Wait,
it
no,
is.
we have symbols on our ship.
I'm pretty sure I have binoculars on this.
From Gastus, but that's on the inside.
Oh yeah, that is on the inside.
I could
Yeah,
remember.
So
He just like goes on the outside, carves it in.
No, I didn't put it inside.
Bad man.
I carved it on the bodies that I tossed out.
Oh, that's right.
Mm.
I swear.
I don't-
had- What's an auspex? Auspex is like radar, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna give you more.
Hey, is this ship we have, does it have Imperial symbols on it, or is it covered? Because it shouldn't be had chaos stuff.
I
on it.
mean, it has like the equivalent. Like it's been manufactured by Effectorum for the Imperium.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, what we're seeing is Alvis's stuff about to be received by this facility.
And by a group of people.
Well, there's like 6 figures walking towards the facility on this thing.
But it like went there on its own, which means that it's got some kind of honing. Like,
Something's going
They
on.
might be expecting it. We should probably get in there.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
sure,
Well, do we want
This
them to have the
high
ship?
energy. Well,
We're in a giant ship with a bunch of guns. If they try and do anything, we'll just blow them up.
Everywhere we
And
go, we're
us
about
too.
to blow up.
No, not.
That's just our life.
you're new.
No, that was no.
I said we go check it out.
I agree.
What do you think, Nikki?
There's also lead.
Agree.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark.
Wow.
Oh my
That was rude, Pinky.
So wait. So what's happening?
I think we should approach it.
These two fools want to try and get into this facility. Where do you stand?
That's our only path. We don't know where the astral path is.
I think we
This is
should.
60 after.
Isn't
Does the
that
ship have
great?
enhanced viewing? No.
Telescope.
Thaddeus goes, well, personal charm that I carry on my person at all times is this spyglass. But the lens was shattered long ago.
Where are you?
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thaddeus, I thought you had enhanced eyes. Somebody here has robot eyes.
That was tired.
Yeah, he's dead. Well, I think that we should take stock of our assets and then determine from there what we do. For example, you have both of you have certain.
What'd you say? Just go?
Let's
I'm
just
sorry.
do that right now.
Deca, we were doing so well.
I'm sorry. I just wanted you to slowly creep towards it as we were talking.
Oh, you guys are still like going towards the station.
Jeez Louise.
But you're like hiding it. You're like kind of hiding
What
it.
are the ranges of your capabilities?
What?
What if
Use
I-
your brain power.
No,
can-
not when we
I
fly.
think it would
Hey.
listen. I think it would be fine if we approached it. We should definitely not just follow this thing and go straight where the people are.
Where do you want to go?
Well, let's
Why
see
don't
if there are other entrances.
I thought we were gonna like get on the barge.
Yeah, like what? Why don't we not like fly underneath
There are literally.
so they can't see?
There are people coming to the barge.
They
Are
could
there-
see you.
They
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say they've probably already
Maybe-
seen us. We
So
should
they-
just go and try and talk with them. I mean, there's
Because
6
that
of
works
them.
out for us every time.
I mean, just do a quick flyby and just see what they are.
Yeah.
Can we see from here?
No, we've already tried doing that.
Maybe if we take that spyglass.
Can I? Can I just do it? Because I probably
Do a -30 perception test.
Can we all do that?
It's actually just going to be a -10
With
because
my-
I have awareness plus 20.
Okay, so
I
question.
rolled a 95. What is happening?
I rolled a 79.
So with
I didn't do it.
I
I pretty much can't succeed.
get heightened senses.
I gave
apparently.
crit 5, but that's not good enough.
Mm.
Heightened senses?
I have heightened senses for my power armor, which adds plus 10, and then I also have an
Oh.
Akulu, which you gain heightened senses
Actually, also
again
have heightened sense.
for plus 10 to.
So does it.
I only
Plus
have heightened
12.
senses.
So it should be like
hearing.
plus 20, probably just this side.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Do I have like?
And then plus the train.
Wow.
Unless it's plugged
I
in.
have a freaking grappling hook gun that I forgot about. That's
Ooh, I
fun.
want that.
Maybe
If only
we
I
can
could have
trade
gotten a negative
if you get cooler
6.
stuff.
Got
Negative
Got
4.
a cool hat.
You got a
Stupid
-4?
hat.
If I got a -4, I would have passed.
Oh.
If you roll a crit,
Pass,
you
but
pass.
Not by much.
Did you actually pass? A -30?
Yeah, I only passed by
Because
6.
if,
I
if
passed
I
by
He
have
gets
plus
plus 20.
20, and whatever the awareness test is because it's trained. So I don't know what that means.
So that means you just
So
take
You can do it. So what's your perception?
43.
So it'd be a 33 that you have to roll under because it's a minus 30. You got a plus 20.
Same.
Sorry, I can't do math.
No worries.
Sorry, guys.
We have one person who passed at least.
What do
I
see?
can't see what they look like.
There be your old throat slicer and
Alvis is there.
5 people with him. in
Alvis
trench
is
coats.
freaking.
Oh, we can burn the heretic.
But we haven't seen it. He has to tell us.
Right. Seems like our old friend is down there. It's Alvis.
What?
It's
Oh, we
Alvis.
can burn the heretic.
All right, Thaddeus. Shoot the Promethean.
Oh, it's a freaking trap.
I don't have it. I don't have a gun. Somebody's got to get the gun spot.
Okay. Wait, I am.
I mean, I do have a last
only
cannon.
decent shooter.
I want to
Who's
make
gonna
sure
shoot
he's dead.
I'm
I want to
pretty
crush
good.
the
Oh, where
life
are
from
you
his
at?
hands.
I'm not
From
going
his
to
his-
Fine.
You just like grab his hands and
I'll
crush
help you.
them. You're like,
I want to crush. I want to wrap my hands around his throat and see the life drain from his eyes. That's
okay,
what I
Voldemort.
want to do.
I mean,
You can tell her.
we did go to the barge to
What-
kill Alvis.
What if we drive over and drop this space marine on top of it? That would be the
I am
most
for this
terrifying.
idea.
Do a flyover, drop me
You
down,
know what? This will be
or
like
I'll
his
teleport
moment.
down.
He either succeeds or
Oh.
he fails.
I'll burn all my fate points to make sure.
I was gonna say, let him have this moment.
I kind of like. I'm for this idea.
That's going to be
We're
terrifying.
100%
I
sure this is
mean, we
Alvis.
can take care of the other.
I bet my life on it. Yeah.
all right, I do that.
You do that.
I'm not gonna jump down on him. You jump.
No, we driving by.
Down. He
drop
does his
him.
fancy teleport.
You shoot.
Yes, and
All right.
if worse comes to worse,
Just
you
had
have
a stroke.
jetpack.
Worst comes to worst.
She just got excited.
Right, but like she
I
can
Okay,
teleport
okay.
back to my ship. Just to,
She can teleport and jetpack, although I doubt she will.
Do you wanna-
because she
do you
doesn't
wanna
like
You
doing
telepack or
that.
jetport.
Battle sister, would you do
Battle
the honors
sister.
of going into battle with me?
Sure.
Liara? Is that who you're talking to?
Battle sister.
Ava's not with us, right?
I mean, she is, but she can't fly or teleport or really fight
I
right
thought-
now.
I thought Liara was the only one.
Yeah, I
Liara's
thought
the only
Liara
I
was
said
the-
Liara.
Oh,
Did
I
say
said
that?
Oh,
Ava.
she
Oh, no.
Oh,
I said Ava.
Nah.
Yeah.
I thought you
I couldn't
had it.
remember if my other jet. I know.
Do you have teleport? You have a teleport?
Yes.
It's not as like yours.
She's actually an unsanctioned weirding.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later.
Well,
Out of
definitely
Oh,
was-
you don't know. I didn't tell you. This is out of game.
All right.
You have to specify that before you.
Jump down and
I'll
burn
come
him
with
while
you.
cold.
No.
Me?
Thaddeus is like, are we really like you want to engage?
You're a better shot at it.
We can just.
I have a shot.
Hey,
Wait,
do you
who's-
recognize those
wait.
6 people with him?
The 5
You
people.
tell me.
The 5 people, yeah.
Yes, that was actually the next. I was like, who is he with? Are they large?
Did I recognize
Are
it?
they?
They're just like pale, bald dudes, and they've got big old trench coats on.
Not bald people.
Very sketchy.
Oh no!
My nemesis.
Wait, are they, like so? Like this is a normal person.
Nemesis.
Tell me when.
What?
This is a normal sized person, right? Just tell me when.
I've been like back at the first thing.
Okay.
Normal.
They're
Wait a
normal
minute.
size.
Wait,
They
Are
don't
they
look like
psychers?
how
they're
close are they
giant
to us?
hulking, maybe chaos control.
What?
How close are they to us?
You guys are like
How close are we
300.
to that?
You guys are like 600 meters out.
I want to make sure. I'm
Hey,
not
if
gonna
we
jump
get closer,
down.
I can do a
It's
sense
just
presence
six-
test to
six-
see if they're
six-
demons.
6 chaos space marines.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been making his little demon army.
Yeah, that's probably.
Thaddeus is like, what are we doing, man? Like,
All right, we're pulling up. We're gonna line them up, and then we're gonna drop the demon killer on them because
All
they're
right.
probably demons.
who's firing the last cannon? And then who's firing the heavy bolter?
Oh.
I actually.
I'll
don't
fire the
know
last
that
cannon.
straight.
Wait.
You
Well,
can't
you
sit in the
want to-
chair.
I'm
I
just
can
like
do the last
I'm
cannon.
sitting there like
Who has the
I don't
best
need to
shots?
limber up,
I
but
have,
I'm like, oh
uh,
You don't
yes.
have last
You're
weapons.
like in the hallway. You
That's
can't
probably
fit in the
And I
cockpit
have an
status.
ability to give me plus like
I should have
30.
taken a power fist with the Thunderhammer.
Where did
I'm smart.
Just
What?
a random thing throw out there. What if
I
the
think
ball
I'm
just like
hard.
people?
42.
What if they're people weak?
No, I'm not even at 42. I'm really low on ballistics.
That's why I'm gonna sense presence before we start killing them, just as soon as we get close enough. And I won't make us fall out of the sky.
Right.
How far
prison.
can you swim prison? It's 50 meters, and then like
No.
plus some based off of your.
30.
It's 100 and something. Let me pull it up.
Scrutiny.
I am in the heavy bolter.
Oh no, it is 50.
Well,
And then
just
does
like
it gain range?
I don't know how powerful.
Yeah, for every
these
5
guns
points
are,
by
but
which you
can
exceed
we
the
even
threshold,
throw
you
a
extend it by
platform?
10.
Can we just like
Okay.
shoot the bottom of the platform?
We
Does
could probably
somebody-
get within,
We
like,
don't want it to fall.
Does someone have the gun cutter paper? Did I give that to one of you?
No.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I have one.
The gun cutter?
Yes.
I have it.
Did I make copies? for
We
people?
would.
I
have
believe
it. It's
so.
it would be one of these three.
Ta-da!
Oh, conquering hero.
I have 2.
You have 2? What? Okay.
I'm just really cool.
Yeah, it's okay. So they're twin linked heavy bolters. They have a range of 120 meters, and then there's actually apparently it's not a las cannon; it's an auto cannon.
Wow, I
Oh,
feel
that's
lied
cool.
to.
But they have a range of 450 meters.
It's a longer range.
Oh yeah, that's an alright range, I guess.
But we're still 600 meters
It's a
away.
thick gun.
Well, we're closing. Prepare the shots.
Wait, how close are we now?
450.
450. Jeepers.
We're in
Mister,
range.
you're strong.
You're really
You're in range.
strong.
They definitely can see us as well.
I know, but I thought we were gonna do the sense presence to make sure we didn't. No, we're just gonna go for it.
No, go ahead and do it. You're
We're
a good
not
dude.
close enough.
Yeah,
yet.
we've got to wait until we're like
I don't
70
know. You
meters
guys are
away.
sorry.
Thaddeus is like, I think.
If they're hanging out with Alvis, it's weird.
It's
All right,
weird. They
I'll-
die.
I'll blast
No.
them. I'm not-
Oh my gosh.
We
You're
need
the
to kill those
yuckiest.
pilots. I'm gonna do my unnatural aims. Haha. I pass.
But then can't you only do one shot? Because then you can only do the half action.
Oh, I thought it was an autocannon, so I just assumed.
Well, like to do the full fire, it
Yeah, you
takes
have
the
to
full
do
action.
full.
You can do
Oh,
a
yeah.
single.
But you can do the single with like a super awesome
I'm gonna shoot it at Alvis.
one shot.
Are you ready for
It
this?
still does
We
all
just-
ton of
Vaporize
not
Alvis.
excited.
You should vaporize. You should honestly probably shoot the bodyguard. Just saying.
It's too late. Deco hates
It's
Alvis.
too late.
But I appreciate that.
Nope.
Fate point.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, crit 5.
Crit 5.
That's a headshot.
That's
So you fire
7 degrees
this-
of success.
So roll out the damage.
What's the damages for this?
It's 40, 10 plus 5.
40,
10.
10 plus 5.
10
What's
four.
the 10?
10?
10 4.
40, 10, that's...
Oh, that's
Ooh.
terrible.
Oh.
16, 21.
Fine.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, 9 plus 5.
One of those trench coat dudes takes a step forward, looks at you, and goes like this.
No.
And the shot hits his hand and flies right back and hits literally like the glass cockpit right between your eyes.
Oh, gosh.
That's bad.
That is bad.
No. Psychic power. I manifested. It was deflect shot.
Get out.
And
So we know
so
they're
so
demons.
so no, you don't.
We know they're
So 23, like it has to get over 40.
Yeah,
So
it-
it like hits the glass and goes, but like
There's a
You-
little.
you
thinking
know,
blast.
nobody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
knows, but you're just like,
Oh
Oops.
What are we dealing with?
Hey, someone shoot him with. Oh, is there any lasers on this? I don't know if they can deflect.
Dude,
No, I got-
demon
we got
hosts
all kinds of
naturally have a lot
filters.
of corruption.
They have to.
oh, they're like seeping in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we still apparently don't know that they're
to
humans.
know.
These could be psychos.
Right. It's just for...
I'm just gonna tell him and be like, "Hey, the guy just deflected the shot back at me. I think you're psychers."
Okay, because I was gonna ask, because these are like the psychers that were in the whatchama, that were in the facility that he got captured.
Oh, you guys can see that there's still pods and stuff like all over this thing.
Wait, is this the same place?
It's no. Okay, the research facility, like the little barge thing, the research barge with the Imperium. Like there's still pods like that. Like there's still chunks of whatever. Like there's people, like some bodies still in those pods and stuff too. Like it's you guys could go in there.
Does anyone have like?
We can go
You
in
should
the
shoot now.
Am I gonna shoot? Is my turn?
Give it a try.
I trust you. We're within 120 meters.
Yes.
What are
Now you are,
shooting?
because you guys are like coming in.
Winged heavy bolter.
Alright, they have a limited amount of reactions. If we
I was
use
gonna say
all
this
of
thing
our
shoots
ammo,
10 shots when it. If I hit roll well, it's. Ooh,
Would you roll?
not that well. Well, the full auto gets a plus 20.
I do.
So I pass
that's way
by 1 degree.
That's the best amount of degrees to pass by.
That's not very good.
That's
No.
one shot hits out of
That's
10.
two, isn't it?
No,
No,
it's
it's
only one
one.
shot hits.
Really?
It's 1 degree pass.
Yeah.
His has to be over. So like because you're always gonna have the one,
Right.
but it's like one is one shot, 2, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5.
So if I roll like a crit, then it'll be 6 hits. Let's just use 1 big one. Just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
Go for it.
There we go. That's an 11. So that's
Oh,
5 degrees of success.
Nice.
there we go.
That's a heavy bolt.
That would be like
That thing
all
shoots.
their reactions.
There are 6 of them, right? So if they all can do that, then
Yeah.
yeah, good luck. And there's going to be a lot of bolts coming back at us.
We just
Unless
take
you-
out our own shit.
Unless the damage, what is that for deflection?
I assume it just does the same damage back.
Well, I think if it's too much damage, they can't deflect it.
I don't think this
Structural
universe
integrity
has,
is your
like-
wounds, by the way.
Right.
So
Nothing.
should I roll for damage?
Get torn apart if we're not. If you guys care.
Should I roll for damage?
Yeah, roll for damage.
Yeah,
Alright, so
I
first shot,
have some abilities that are really good against psychics
14.
and demon
Okay.
hosts. But I have to be able
10.
to get down there.
12. Ooh, there's a 10. So that's. There's another 10. The one was 29.
Wow.
And then 17.
Ooh, that's a 9.
Yep, they're doing
Oh.
such nonsense.
Those 4 souls.
They're all doing psycho nonsense.
So another one comes forward. Fling.
He rolled a 9.
And I rolled a 9.
So we get to see some naughty nonsense.
They get sucked into the void and all die.
Oh shucks.
Weird.
The warp, right?
Like, I think that's actually one of the possibilities.
You know what? Something bad's gonna happen. He's gonna turn into light. What is that thing?
I'm very
From
nervous.
beyond?
I'm very nervous we just shot on 6 very powerful psychers.
Haunting. Yeah, haunting breeze. So the winds pick up and you see their cloaks. All
Oh.
epic. Like he's like,
Extra.
and his
Oh no,
cloak's
they
off.
made themselves even more powerful.
They're cool.
Yeah, cool points.
Um,
Yeah, alright.
And then
So,
Alvis's figure heads into the facility with 3 of the people, and the 2 that are left.
Wait, did he deflect all of those?
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Overbleed allows you to hit another bolt.
Gosh.
he overbled enough to hit that many more bolts. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, you automatically discount a number of hits from incoming missiles equal to your willpower.
And their willpower is like 7.
Wow.
Like the bonus. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Huh.
Drop me down.
Yeah,
All right.
we're going to have to be able to get multiple hits on them. But they're also
They can't.
extremely dangerous.
They can't block your weapon with fire.
Yeah, I'll be good,
And
but I
if anyone
can't.
has a laser
I can't
weapon-
get down there to fight them.
I mean,
I don't have teleportation or jetpack.
guys, if you, can you guys land? Can you guys land on the platform?
Within 30 minutes.
Thaddeus, can you land on the platform?
Oh, I don't think so.
Ooh.
American
Right to
Rights.
the neck.
What's up?
I think it'd be cool.
So your willpower is 75. Pretend.
Okay.
And do a willpower test against Thaddeus's.
58. So 1 degree of success.
That is resisted.
Oh, that is.
So he
resisted
goes.
the run?
He goes. Something's trying to choke me.
It's like
And
oh,
then-
too much
Darth
food, you can,
Vader.
like, feel it up here.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you see his control stick go,
No.
and the whole ship goes
No.
like and nosedives towards the electrical nodes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hate these losers.
Can I teleport?
Agility for everybody.
No.
Like,
I know it.
Pass by ability.
Can I grab the joystick?
Do you have pilot spacecraft?
No.
wait.
I have pilot jetpack.
Well, I don't really need to be up and about.
So this is what I was gonna try, like, to teleport because we were already in range. I was gonna try to teleport.
Oh.
At
You will get your turn.
Your tech use.
Wait,
You just
Can I
gotta
do
fall on your
something real
face
quick?
first.
magnets? Does it give me?
Yeah, in terms of.
I passed it, but I just realized.
I have said that my magnets are on.
Oh, then they're always on.
They're always.
For Force Barrage, the range is 10 times my willpower.
Either way.
For
I
what?
Oh,
passed.
so we
Wait,
definitely could
out
have
it.
been. You could have been doing things
That's
No.
like
this whole time.
You get about 20.
Yeah.
Did you take my gum wrapper?
No, it's right here.
But Mad Boots might.
Ooh, with a twist.
I don't know.
I thought we were only like 100 meters.
Yeah.
No.
This feels very deja vu.
How do Mag Boots affect this?
Magnets?
Mag
Mag
Boots.
It's a reaction. So do an agility test to see if you use your mag boots.
Did they add a bonus or anything?
Because you have to activate them. Because otherwise you're like, I'm using my mag
Did-
boots.
Oh.
He said he turned on his mag boots earlier.
Yeah.
When you were just on the ship?
Yeah,
he
he's
did
just like
actually
knows.
He's like,
that
I'm
he's
turning on
really
my
bad
mag
at
boots.
this.
It's my shame.
Well, then you're absolutely fine.
Okay.
It's my
Yeah,
shame.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know
he
that.
knew
I'm
we were
sorry.
going into battle. He's probably like,
Yeah. So as long as
locked
so
down.
that's how it is. So as long as you declare that you're going to activate your mag boots, you're fine. Otherwise, it's a reaction.
Mm.
For you to be like, oh,
Good to know. I fell.
oh.
I did not fall off.
would I have been next to the
Like Crisis is
cockpit
dead. He
because
fell in
I
combat.
was at the
Yeah, you were there.
ground station?
Yeah, you
Oh.
could lean over, but you have to pass an agility test to make the attempt.
Sure.
And he's in the chair, so you don't have to make
Oh,
an
I
agility
pressed that.
test.
Noise.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, didn't you help?
Didn't I help what?
Did you help do a pilot skill?
No, I helped shoot. But
Oh.
I did roll a
both of
Okay,
and
so
I
yeah,
passed.
you lean forward and you're like, and so the ship's like,
Ah,
kind of straining out.
Yeah.
That was a good noise.
Sorry.
Maybe we should.
No, it was
Maybe we
coffee.
should land.
True.
Or I'll just crash and die.
That's fair.
Like within 30 meters.
No, not yet.
I mean, Crusades.
Wow. Get out, please.
You're like
This is my home.
you're like 100 meters away.
Uh-uh.
400 meters.
Alright, well, let's continue moving
Yeah,
forward and then
speed up
land.
towards these fools.
Maybe don't speed.
That is like I got to put the ship down. We're gonna land on this other thing, and I'm not even landing the ship. You guys are just getting out if you want.
Rude.
Will you be okay?
I'm gonna keep the ship. I don't want them shoving it off the side onto those nodes.
That's true.
Mm.
Okay.
All
Keep
right,
it
you're
dog
a
with
thought
you.
haver.
Well, multiple thoughts and multiple consciences, but thanks for noticing.
Congratulations, pal.
Right. I didn't see you had a grappling hook. Yeah, let's
He's
get ready to
piloting.
jump out.
Interesting. I actually,
Yeah.
I
Alright.
actually can pilot.
So he's pulling it in, and you guys get within 50 meters or so, and then he puts the ship like at a sideways thing, and the ramp in the back goes, and he passed, so it's actually pretty delicate. And the ramp like actually touches where the landing hook is.
Wow.
Oh,
Down we go.
here we go.
Yeah, I run down after having gotten back up.
One of the oh, there's another nine. One of those the ball people does fling, and
What's he flinging at us?
so he's flinging the ship.
Yeah,
He has to be pretty strong to fling the ship.
I don't think so. Oh, wait. There's things in here.
You fool.
foolish.
Okay, wait. You can throw an object a number of
Five
meters
kilograms.
equal to your willpower bonus.
There's a weight limit.
There's not.
There has
Oh
to
wait,
be.
5 kilograms per.
Yeah, I looked.
Oh, maybe I was thinking.
7, you could.
No,
Yeah,
no. You've already declared.
Heavy
Well,
object.
hang on.
And it
Well,
failed.
the thing
Like
is
a-
that the person
And then
who
push
has
wouldn't have worked either.
10,000,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
they're able to do
People
it.
usually use that like because there's
So
this
you
power
can't
where
do
you
nothing.
stop bullets, and then you just fling them all back.
Who was the first person off the ship?
Me,
Yeah,
It was-
he would have tried to fling you.
But
I don't think that would have worked
I
though.
weigh so much.
Okay. Yeah, you feel it though. You feel like, and then it doesn't happen.
Middle finger.
I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna like,
Dude,
like
I'm
I
gonna
want
force
to use
barrage
like
that
my
fool.
box caster that I have and be like, loser. It's like bow demon of the warp.
Your regal grey knight comes out of the ship.
Your psychic powers suck.
Would that push him off if he tried to push because he's so heavy? He just.
No, it doesn't work like
No.
that,
I just
unfortunately.
feel like,
So who's getting off?
I'm getting off. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh no! Don't do something bad.
No, it's just bad. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you're off. Are you getting off? Hello.
Yeah, I'm
Hit you in the
getting
head
off.
with my elbow.
You gonna have to teleport
And you're
beat
off.
him up.
yeah, I
All right, so you guys
are
get
they,
off.
So are they on an
He,
opposite platform?
Can I just shoot him real
So
quick?
imagine an 8-point star.
Mhm.
I'm just kidding. So there's like 6 like points or whatever, and little docks around kind of thing, and so
Is it vertical?
Like your
well no. So,
Okay,
so we
sorry.
got this
Sorry,
tower.
I just checked.
There's
Okay.
here,
Okay.
here,
Okay.
here,
like the cog on the clock,
Yes.
right? There's a central platform.
central platform.
They're on
But
one-
like you have to go in to like access any of the other docks.
okay.
Not true actually.
They're on the one opposite of us.
No. So if you're here, central area is here. They're right here,
How far are they?
50 meters away.
Throw me.
Push me. Don't tell the elf. I gotta make the jump.
You're in power armor now,
Do
right?
you want us to roll
I am.
for initiative?
No.
You guys,
We haven't really entered combat.
Can I? I'm gonna force barrage it.
Like to do-
Well,
You're.
so
He's.
I'm trying to.
Oh,
I am
I'm trying to
supporting
decide
this
if it's
cat.
better because I can hit them with my
But, like,
storm
there's
bolter
Mm.
right now.
You're not.
So is it better for me to like run with you guys to protect you with my force shield and like be like shooting them, or should I teleport over there and just start going ham? But then they most likely kill me with how I've been rolling.
Yeah, if you think it's safer to go as a group, we can do that.
I'd be like I'm gonna say take cover behind me and like because I'm a big
so
massive-
force bolt, you generate it?
Happy to
You
see
don't
it.
see
yeah,
it.
because I can
It's
blast
well,
them
In energy.
No. So you generate
with
it.
my storm bolter as we're running around.
Okay. I'm gonna just stay
Buzz
behind the
Lightyear
very
style.
large person.
Oh, but it's
What?
like one
Stay
force.
behind the very large
it's-
person.
Just make
Force
sure to
barrage
shoot
is just
well.
one force bolt.
Force barrage is like as many force bolts as your
I got
willpower.
toughness 14, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then you test willpower to hit the target. Okay, cool. I was like, there's got to be a hit way.
Yeah, it's 14 all over. It's not just like 14. It's 14.
Your armor?
Psychers do some weird
Yeah, you
stuff.
have
It
armor
also
14,
doesn't say
And then I
it's
have a-
invincible.
And then you
Force shield.
have your
Really?
force
I just
shield. and then
imagine
you
it
have
just says
actual
force.
toughness, which I think you have.
It's
toughness
lightning. I
times
think
two.
you're throwing. It's like Zeus's lightning.
No, because they have a lightning one.
Oh, you should teleport.
I don't know,
and beat
man.
him up.
I mean, I could,
Right.
or I could get a couple extra damage saved in there.
Now
Unless
you-
somebody wants to fly over there with me.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Stop it.
Chicken.
Enough.
Not
If only I could use my flames.
If only I could use the psyker powers that I missed. that I
So the first.
purchased thinking that
You
I
ran out of words.
If only my other Grey Knight brothers were here, that I could.
All right, he's
use
doing
my
what?
psychic
Force bolt,
Yeah.
barrage, whatever.
Force barrage. So I launch and I hit him with 7.
Well, now you got to test your willpower, right?
No, you just test it to throw. I mean, it doesn't say testing to hit.
It does.
This power functions as a force
Yeah, it
bolt,
says if
except
you-
create one force bolt with your willpower. Blah, 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 blah. Use this power to fill a burst of tangible mental force at your opponent. Test willpower to hit the target.
Mm.
So do you just so you
So
have to
willpower
manifest it?
becomes a ballistic skill.
Okay. Perfect.
So you should hit it.
Yeah.
So does he do it for each instance? All
It's
7?
Force Barrage, so I just thought it was all the same.
Well,
I see.
yeah, test willpower. Well, okay, so for the Force Bolt section, it says. So I would assume Force Barrage would probably be the same thing, like for each bolt, right?
Yeah, we can do
But
that.
that's a lot of rolls.
I just thought the reason you would get Force Barrage is because then you just do it all in one.
There in the middle.
Because there's more, but we can do it for each one.
Oh.
I wish they specified.
Yeah. We can just run.
Well, why don't we do it by each? Because Force Barrage is literally Force Bolt, but multiplied by your willpower bonus.
Yeah.
And for the Force Bolt effect, when a Force Bolt is manifested, then you test willpower to hit. So why don't we interpret it that way?
Okay.
I know that's a lot of rolling, but
Cool.
I feel like, man, if we didn't do that, like it's already such a broken power.
Right. You ready?
Yeah.
Force push him off the edge.
No,
First
he's
one, crit
mental
8.
lightning.
Nice.
Crit 8.
So that's like 6 degrees of success.
I have a 70 something.
He
So
crits
yeah.
9 to.
Crit 8 too.
How
But
many
that's
degrees of
his
success
reaction.
is that?
Huh?
You have 6 more chances.
Keep blasting him.
I guess the degrees of success match. So it doesn't matter.
And he had a terrible agility. His agility is like 20.
This is 50, but it still hits.
Right in the body.
Oh, I see. That's the way it works.
Do you want me to roll for damages or just keep going?
Oops, that's not
Uh,
what we do.
Just do all of them?
I don't know.
Let's just
It's
do all of them.
Well, it's D10 plus 7. Because, well, what's your willpower?
It's 7.
Yeah. So, yeah. Why don't we just do like 3? See if it
No.
kills him, and then if not, we'll just keep going.
Okay.
You okay?
I got another hit for this.
You got a what?
I can't.
Another hit for this. But this is, so Force Barrage is basically like a fully automatic weapon, but I'm rolling for each bullet.
That's what I was wondering if it's
Because
supposed to
you're
be
so
just
big.
by degrees of success the first time you roll, and that's how
Right.
they would hit.
Yeah, that would make
Well, because
sense.
that's hard
Because
then,
you
because
go
if you
ahead,
dodge, well, if you dodge, would
Unless
you
you
dodge
increase
the whole
those
thing
dice.
then? If we just did one roll?
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay. No, that works.
So it's like, man, that's a hard one. How do we want to interpret that? I'm open.
I don't
to-
know, because I think before it would just, like,
Have you been using it as just one shot?
yeah.
Why don't we say that?
Okay.
But it's dodgeable.
But I guess it's
Well,
dodgeable.
because it's mental energy, so I just didn't think you would see that.
Yeah.
Because if you choke someone, you don't see that, you know? Because it doesn't even say, like, you can dodge it like this, you know? I don't know. It's up to you, though.
I don't know.
It says
Well, I would almost say that like maybe psychers could. You know?
Like if you had just a distance thing,
Yeah.
because that's the old thing.
Well,
that lets you see psychic crap.
Because I've wondered about that too. Because technically, it would be like you're caught off guard, right? And so that would be it's like a -10 for the effect.
Yeah, that's weird they didn't write that more specific.
I know.
Here's this power.
Kill.
You figure it out.
How about this? Odd or even?
Odd.
He dead.
That's better.
Well,
No, he did.
yeah. I don't know what's your I don't know how we want to do damage.
it would be like
Yeah, so for every time he gets hit, it's 1d10 plus 7.
Actually, he has a chance. Let's do this.
Okay.
You have to beat. Oh, so he's got 30 wounds,
Uh-huh.
and his toughness is. What is his toughness?
how does dodging work with like auto?
His toughness is 7.
Okay. So are we counting these all as separate attacks then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll it out, subtract 7, tell me what it is.
Okay. So roll out all the hits, or are we saying they all hit?
Well, so it's like this bullet, -7, -7, -7, -7.
Okay.
And then you're hoping to beat 30.
So the first one, 14, so the 7.
7?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I'm going to get out a D20. And a D12. Okay.
So, and then I roll to hit again.
Yep. Well, no. No, you've hit with everything
Okay.
because we're doing it that way.
Okay,
You're
perfect.
showing damage for each shot.
And
So
then
it's a 7.
next one just does 8, so he takes 1.
Oh, okay.
Next one does 11, so he takes 4. This one, he takes 1, switching it up.
So there's a 13.
And this one
6.
is, 6. How many is that?
That was 5 of them. So you have one more.
Uh-huh.
No, I thought you got 7.
2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll just roll both.
I thought I dodged one, but we opted not to.
No, we did the odd or even thing because we
And he
weren't
just
sure.
takes 6 more damage.
Oh,
Yeah, he's alive.
I think he's alive.
he's got 21 wounds left.
Oh my gosh.
So
So he had, wow.
I'm wondering if
He's a tough SOB. He's
treating
So
it
you had to beat 30?
that doesn't quite work.
got 30 wounds.
But
Okay.
he just took 7 off each one, right?
Yeah.
So the numbers I gave
He
you
was
were 7
equating
off.
it with the -7.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
It
I
was
think
like-
I was doing that.
No, because even if I roll, because my willpower is 7,
Yeah.
so even if I roll 1,
Oh.
he takes 1 damage.
Well, I was doing that.
But it definitely was more than.
Because I just got 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled like 20.
It would have been like about 24.
Yeah.
7, 6, 1, 4, 6,
Am I
2.
just being retarded? Okay, cool.
Maybe-
So,
He's actually
so-
still alive, but
so he's
like,
down to 6.
But he's
Yeah.
dying.
So yeah, he's like, "Arr," and
That's the noise he makes.
and he runs inside.
What?
Coward.
Can I try to
And
shoot
then
him?
the,
Can I try to shoot him before he runs?
Initiative test.
Oh my.
I rolled a 1. You're gonna get it because I got a 3 total.
Wait, you got 3 total?
Yeah, my initiative
What'd
roll
you
was a
roll?
3.
I rolled a 12.
Oh, shoot.
You just roll 1.
1d10.
Oh,
1d10 plus your plus 2, I think.
I got it. Wait, 9.
Okay.
I'm struggling with math.
It's all good.
Yeah, you get the
You
shot.
go first.
Yeah?
Let's
Can I
reckon.
come over?
Ballistics.
Alright, he's trying to run away. I just level my storm bolter at him and just. Is it full auto that adds?
Why are you by yourself? And they didn't have one other person in the office with you? That's such BS.
Yeah,
Being
it's,
procrastinated, a little like stress.
Yeah, who? Danny?
I'll do full auto at him.
Okay, that's 2 shots, right? Or no,
I think it gets to 4.
I
It's
don't know
4.
if I know who
4.
Christina is.
That's actually kind of like how it is now on tabletop with a storm bolter
Crap, that stuff's about
with the new
Danny.
bolter rolls.
Oh, man.
So
So are they gone?
Use a fate point because.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Do you have a bunch
Are you
of your
gonna-
ballistic skill?
Oh my gosh, and your exchange isn't going to be here for 12 minutes?
The ballistic skill is 49.
How do they only have one person there right now? Yeah, we need to make some
Maybe
adjustments in
take
how
one
this
there.
works.
I might vaguely remember you getting a plus 10.
You just got to have more than one
I know
person.
that's
I
where
can find
that's
it.
Kinda
where
scary.
that's where called shots are happening.
Oh, right, you get plus 20 anyway from auto.
Did you do a
You
called
okay?
shot?
What?
Did you do a called shot?
Call shot takes away.
Yeah, it's a minus 20.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
No, it's-
just.
Called shots are half action.
Oh, from that big pile of cinnamon rolls.
Full
I
auto
was
is
there
plus
yesterday?
20.
Yeah, full auto is a full action plus
Yeah.
20.
Plus 20.
No.
Oh, so full auto adds 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I know.
Cool.
Hidden.
Oh, good.
By 1 or 2.
1 right now, but if we can find that
Yeah,
thing
let
that
me
might
too.
give you plus 10, it's 2.
Bye-bye.
But
Is everything all right?
Yeah, they just like left Shay alone there for the last hour, so she's by herself in this building, and like, I don't know. It's a lot of weird people that show up that we got to watch, and it's weird that it's just her.
Weird.
I know, but they did have 2 people quit
So
today
2 hit,
who were
right?
doing a ton of work, so that sucks.
So with an extra degree of success, then 2 hit.
Are you good? though?
just one.
Yeah,
Cynthia?
she's good.
Wait,
she just
okay,
wanted
let
to
me
set
think about
some of
this
the
actually.
part in. And she knew who it was,
Um,
but they left.
It's still just 1 degree of success to 1 hit.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
one would hit. And now, because it's tearing, so whatever the damage is, you roll 2d10 and take the highest if you want to. It is a choice.
You usually have to succeed by 20 to get 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But even succeeding by 1 is 1. There's just a gap.
Can see that.
Kind of
Yeah,
interesting
yeah,
how
I
they
was
do
gonna
that.
try and give it back
17
to
damage.
17?
Explosive damage.
you. Nice.
Cool, so
Penetration 5.
it actually takes only 10. But
That's enough.
that is still enough.
Good shot.
And I am going to use the crit chart, since this is kind of like a boss battle.
Battle with strangers we don't know.
Oh, let me burn them, please.
You're not even
Let
here.
me eat their
Yeah.
soul.
You left.
Alright,
You ran away.
so they had 6, so they go down to 4 crit, and you hit them in the body.
Yeah, he ran away for real.
Oh, I'm looking
It's
for
alternate crit.
Alt crit
explosive.
is 73.
Spooked him away. Now he's gonna disappear.
Oh, the explosion sends the target sprawling to the ground, stunned,
Justin.
and must spend a full action to go to his feet. But
Justin's-
check this out. Where's my other dice? What am I doing?
I
No,
used my own
wait.
dice today.
The heck?
They're not-
Well,
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
my other D10.
Oh. I don't know.
Not that
What'd you do with
matters.
it?
It's not a real roll.
I do whatever. Have it.
Did it fall on the other side?
Oh, wait.
Just leaves. Alright, I'm gone. I'm
I'm
out,
going
guys.
to
I'm
bed.
sorry.
I'm going to Jackson.
I'm just gonna use my other dice for a second because I don't want to bog the game down. He falls off the side of the hook, so he like sprawls to the ground and rolls off and falls down into the electric nodes, and you see him go, and it sends out a bunch of little electrical flares everywhere.
Fun.
Yahtzee.
If we had burned him, would have been better view. Still,
Probably burned a little.
Electricity is kind of like a burn.
it's similar. I respect it.
So is shouting insults.
How
Is best burn.
this burn?
But yeah, the other one at that point activates a telekinetic shield,
Wow. That's the noise it makes. You go, wow.
and then he also goes inside.
Get back here, coward!
They're all in them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all inside.
I'm gonna burn all of you down.
I should have
I have
teleported so they
a
could.
really random question.
Should teleport right into the middle of his.
Whoa.
I don't know how it works with teleporting to places you don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you like?
What is up?
So our little rosette thingy that we got from Alvis,
Mhm.
does that work as a homing device?
Oh, this is
Okay.
I doubt I will ever see
Can I
you
make
again.
it?
Leave this back to him.
I hate all of this.
I'm so sorry.
I agree.
I guess you could do sense presence.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
In
I hope they were good.
Yeah, let's hope you don't set off all our weapons.
probably.
I pass.
Amazing.
How are they feeling?
There are 5 tortured souls
Uh-oh.
in there.
Demons.
Demon hosts.
So, is that
And
including
then-
Alvis, I guess?
A familiar presence.
So there was an extra one on the inside, because there were 5 with him, 1 died and fell off the edge.
Oh, 4 of them.
There are 4
So they
tortured
are
souls.
demon hosts.
What's hatred do?
You said
Gives you plus.
No, I
gives
give
you-
No, he said they were demons. I said they weren't.
Yeah. Oh, you had hatred.
They
so
just
you
told
were
you
scared.
when-
He said anyway, but
that is
just keep
magics and it irritates me.
You're semantic.
That's what it was. That was a plus 10.
Okay.
All right, who wants to do a thing next?
I think it makes it so that
Is it like a door? Did they go through a door, or is it just like a wide open
And then you're like
chase after the tunnel?
There's like a bulkhead access.
it doesn't matter in this encounter since they were already prepped.
But what's Demon Hunt? Demon Hunter is.
so many abilities that just come with Grey Knight. It's hard to keep them all in mind. So are we all going towards that door?
You're
I
like
always
Spider-Man with
I
his
always
Iron Man
prefer
spider
Righteous
suit.
Fury.
Oh, so yeah, on Demon, you always...
It's insane. Demon hosts do not have demonic. Actually, I think they do have a demonic trait.
I was gonna say, really?
Really?
We're just powerful like demons, but not quite as powerful. We're like-
Well, they're not as powerful.
yeah.
They are angry.
Just like my dog.
Have you guys fought demons yet?
We fought 2
Several
minor
times.
demons.
No, you fought. Well, you have fought demons,
Fought some,
but not
we
really.
fought some little boys.
That one time. There's been other demons that we've harassed.
Yeah, we haven't like fought them because they've possessed people,
Uh-huh.
so they weren't like their form.
They do have the trait demonic.
That's
Oh,
enough.
oh, oh. That's demon enough for you.
I'm about to do some work as I
About time.
because I can't run.
Yeah. Are you going towards the door? You
With
teleporting at all, or
I mean,
I don't know,
running
what are you
towards the door.
you do what?
Whoa. Keep going. Yeah, I'm just thinking. Sorry.
Are you guys running?
Oh wait.
towards the door, or are
You did
walking?
initiative, so you're going towards the door now.
Okay.
And then, are you going with him? Okay. What about you, Deco?
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Is everybody going?
Okay. You all just going towards the door?
Yeah. When we get to the door, can I do like a security test to see if they have like turrets or anything that might be
Dangerous.
technologically attached going into this place?
Do an awareness test.
Oh, we rolled at 96. That's not much better. I only have 2 more fate points. Here's the good idea. Let's do it. Never mind. I can't do it.
Okay.
I see nothing.
Thaddeus comes in on comms and he says, just so y'all know, I'm covering you. And you guys see back and the gun cutter's like,
Nice.
like just kind of kiting around the building.
Thank you.
It looks like all the doors are closed.
Not for
Um,
long, I
the-
say.
the doorway that Alvis entered in is still open, but I see no targets.
Right. I'm just reloading my gun, by the way.
Thank you for declaring
Right.
that. Check your ammo, by the way.
I blessed some side flame, put it in.
Can I actually go into the barge?
You want to teleport over that way?
I just want.
I don't know where I have ammo.
You want to fly over there?
Oh, I guess we are. I don't know. I thought it landed where Alvis and the people were. In.
Well, yeah, but you're out of range to teleport.
Because your teleport's like 5 meters.
Don't we-
Just fly over there.
I don't think we ever discussed how much ammo I have.
Yeah,
I would assume full, because
Yeah, so you'd have
full.
you'd have a
like
full
you
clip,
shot it
and then you'd have like 2
probably
extra clips.
3 times. So I'd say that your clip is currently down to like 48.
You said you had 60 rounds you gave supposed to be? That's wild. Alright.
And there's also
I
a
never used them.
I don't think I'd be afraid of that. I don't know. Like, it's good to think about what you're doing here. Just, that's all I'll say. But also, don't think too much. Like, be smart about it, but don't let it trip you up. That's the question you need to ask.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so I looked it up because I was curious to see if people said this was visible. Because if it is, and it changes like for the rest how it's going to be.
Traces a lot, yeah.
Right, and they've said that the ones that are visible, like when you're shooting lightning and stuff like that, like that's visible.
Mhm.
And then someone said that the other ones aren't. Like if you stuff in people's mind, they know their mind's being violated, but they're not sure from where. And someone said in the book it talks about specifically if you're doing like witch stuff, where you're like just accessing the warp. Like you have to you're skipping around all the stuff that sanctioned psychers do, so you have to do invocations and say words and stuff. And he was like, so that says to me that if you're sanctioned, then certain powers just aren't visible. But like if someone blows up, like they're gonna know who that's from. And then for the force barrage, like how we did it is how everyone else does it. It's just like a full auto.
One shot.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Full auto. Yeah.
Thanks for looking that up.
Yeah, I was just checking because I was like,
It's like full auto, so you have
Do
to
it like a
succeed
full
by a
auto.
certain amount.
Huh?
They do it like a full auto attack, so your amount of success for the willpower roll.
Yeah.
How many hits.
She's
That's cool.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I was going to say
Okay.
that I thought that might be a way we could do it.
Sorry.
The
Well, hey,
note are
here's
just
the other
really
thing.
weird.
There's about
Don't make that concrete.
Well, because it says
But
She can still leave. Like, just because she has
I
done
don't
something the
know.
whole time
you
doesn't
create
mean
one bolt
under
per
certain
willpower
pressure
bonus,
that would jam.
and then for every 5
But
points you
Alvis is
overbleed,
not
you get an additional bolt.
And she wants to kill
So
him.
I could do like 14 force
Okay.
bolts, but I'm not gonna
So there we
exceed
go.
by 14.
All right, you get to the door.
Oh yeah.
Is that like a panel?
it's open.
Open it.
They said it was already open.
Their side's open. Ours isn't.
Uh,
There's multiple entrances.
well,
Where
I know,
exactly
but I don't
are
know
the
where we
demon
were.
hosts in there?
Yeah, they're on like this.
Huh?
We're on like
Where are
this.
they? Since I did the sense presence, they might have moved since I did that, but
It looks like they're moving towards the center chamber.
yeah.
I'm following behind you guys.
Probably another
You all,
14.
we're all very large and very intimidating
scary.
folk. I'll do my accent right. I didn't say that. Who wants to open the door?
I have tech use.
Me.
Yeah, tech use.
Big.
Well, okay.
Do you have tech use?
I was just gonna bash it down.
Are we all in the same place?
Yeah.
Then your
They
description was confusing.
they went in this way, but we are all over here.
Thaddeus just told you guys that the other door was open.
Well, I didn't know that we weren't where they were.
Oh, so that's kind of what I've said.
And it hasn't
I'm sorry.
processed correctly.
Cool.
That's all. I will try tech use.
While we're going in, I was like, you guys, we're gonna do so good. We're gonna kill these guys, and you guys are
You're
gonna
on
feel so
64.
good right now.
That was the number. You're
All
all
I need is
64.
just, all I wish,
I thought
all
we
I desire is
decided
justice
73
for
was-
the Emperor.
Justice.
What's the alternate crit?
73.
73.
33 felt great.
So I did not make my tech use test. Someone else try.
I can do it.
Chop chop.
Are you trying to open the door?
Yes.
Hey.
Sorry, I was looking at stuff
It's whatever.
so
I
that
just
I
say-
could, absolutely murder
Did
everyone, but I
inspiring
guess.
aura before we went in.
Can
Oh.
I just?
You guys feel very inspired.
I want. Just,
Oh yeah. Screw the murder.
Oh,
I like that. That's how you
thank
started.
Always useful.
Hey, I did not pass to open the door.
I'm just going to
still
take my
learning.
hammer, full strength, with my Terminator armor.
Siphon your
It just-
psyker stuff into it.
Oh,
I'm just like touching the
Blow it.
panel.
blowing it off the hinge.
Boom, boom.
Ryan's
Ah.
birthday.
No time to waste. And just
Helena's birthday? No?
let me
It's
know
God's
what I need to
birthday.
do.
Oh, Helena's with you guys too.
Whoopies.
What? When?
She's been with you.
She's been with us.
Yes, they are.
Sorry.
Somewhere too.
My friends,
Liara stayed on the ship.
Deko and
No, Liara is with you.
Helena.
Why?
How distant is your range
For what?
on your shooty ability?
Like
Do
50
you don't
meters?
even need to do a weapon skill test.
I would
Like, this is
suggest,
just
if
narrative.
possible,
So I just need
staying 50 meters
pure
away.
damage, and it's a force weapon too, right? So you're gonna like put everything.
Force weapon all out with the Terminator.
Just, if possible, shoot these people from
So-
a range.
What? How does
I
it? How,
may do something
does that-
very dangerous.
when it's narrative,
Okay.
you want force. What does force weapon do? It multiplies.
You get to put another point per. It's like another D10 per point of psi rating.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
And also remember to add your strength bonus. And I think you have a natural strength times 2, right? Or is it times 3 because of the Terminator?
That it's so I get plus 30 to my
There's
strength.
a straight plus 3 to your damage.
Plus 30.
Oh, but you also have a natural strength times 2, right? So you have plus 30 because of the Terminator armor, but then you have a natural strength times 2.
He's
Yeah.
a
So the
large
times 2. That's oh man. So what you do is you add in the Terminator plus 30 to your strength, and then times that by 2.
To the damage?
The modifier, yeah. So
Right.
so
he
anytime you
gets,
do
like, a
melee
plus,
damage, you
like,
add
9
your strength
melee
modifier
damage.
to it. But what you do is, so what is your strength based?
So my base strength is 46
Okay,
Plus
so it's actually 76.
Oh, plus
plus
30.
30, so it's
Yeah,
86.
So he
No,
gets
it's 86. Not
It's
Wait,
40. It's 46 plus 30, which is
70.
76.
Yeah. So it is. Yeah. Okay. So 76, and then the 7 is times 3. So you're adding 21 damage to right off the bat, just because of your strength, to any melee damage you do.
Yeah.
What?
You have a natural strength times 3.
Because of his armor. He got special turn.
Right? Is it times
And
3 or is
that-
it times 2?
So unnatural strength times 2 is just a Space Marine talent and trait.
And then he also gets some from
I
his
thought you
armor.
got like a +1 to your natural because of the Terminator.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So regular power armor is plus 20 strength. On top of that,
Oh, it might
And then
just be that.
power,
Yeah,
and
plus-
then Terminator
It's probably
power
just
is
a plus 30.
Oh, it's just the +30 then. So it's
Okay.
just times.
So
it's just 14.
Yeah, so it's
automatic
14.
damage.
Yeah, so it's not
Still,
21. It's
like-
just 14.
And then what does your weapon do? Because you can channel your psycho energy to deal an
It's
extra.
per
2d10.
point of your psi rating. You can add another D10 of damage.
You should
So
be doing
it's like what 3d10 plus 10.
no, because I'm psi rating 2,
Right. So 2d10, but then there's your weapon, which is
2d10.
it's 4d10.
And don't you do Righteous Furies on 9s and 10s?
Yes.
And then if it's a
Unless
demon,
it's a demon, then it's always right.
Let's just say he blows this door down.
I'm just kind of freaking curious.
4d10 plus 14.
Plus 19 because he gets a plus 5.
4d10 plus
The weapon does a plus 5.
Oh.
So it's 2d10 plus 5 plus 2 more d10.
Dude,
plus
why
14.
do you even use a gun? You should
40
just
plus
use
10 plus 9.
Dude, you're like more melee than anything.
I know.
Chicken.
Guns are for nerds.
You gun nerd. You gun tote.
The only time I've ever gone heavily into melee.
Was Titus when he almost got killed.
Yeah, but we didn't know how to use your powers.
We didn't know.
We did.
Titus would have been dead the first hit then.
I think you did it right, and you just rolled awful.
He didn't
No,
cycle
he
in
didn't-
the
he didn't
extra
use the
2d10.
force.
Oh yeah, you didn't force barrage.
But he did 2d10 plus.
If you rolled, you would have killed him.
Okay,
it
guys,
wasn't.
we're gonna go back. Titus got this.
They just went kaboom and just vaped.
Just bloody mess.
You know, he was just so
Like high
panicked
accents.
that he forgot to use his psychic powers.
I mean, I literally didn't
Alright,
jump
let's
right
roll
over
it out,
you.
roll it out. Get on with it.
15 plus 19.
34.
15?
Technical. If you want me to be very technical, we need you to beat 32.
That'd be 32.
You beat it?
Yeah.
Cool. So you go boom, and the door just like blows off its hinges,
That's disgusting.
and it slides along the floor like putting sparks up. And you can see that there's like different energy coils through here too. And like when the door opens, your hair like it's all staticky.
Mine's in a helmet. Your guys' hair staticky.
You're staticky inside of your helmet.
Her hair is just like.
Everybody
I
looks,
don't have hair.
everybody looks great for the boss fight.
Alright, we're going in.
Your beard, though. Just
I
Cool.
have been growing it since I burned it off that one time.
yep.
Tell me to get a beard trim, man.
You hear a voice from inside. A gray knight. Now that's impressive company. I've had a few errands important enough that I required assistance from the Grey Knights. Tell me, Knight, is the Righteous Dawn still around? It's a very rare sight indeed to see a ship that glorious.
Oh, that's gross.
How dare you speak to me, you filth, you scum.
Fine.
You
Well, now I don't know what status you are in the Brotherhood, but I had several friends who would call you kin.
no kin of mine will call you friend.
No friend of mine would call you Ken.
No kid of
No
mine.
kin of mine would call you friend.
No, the friend Ken.
You know what I'm saying.
He you hear the voice again. He's like, well, we shall see. And then he says, I see the team is down a certain Titus. What happened to him?
You're a dirty trash can.
Where's the? Is this like? Can I like?
Good words. Hey, I did sense presence. Can I sense where he is?
Is this on a Vox thing? Because I'm about to shoot the Vox thing.
No, it's not a Vox thing.
Where is he?
So you've got this hallway of energy, and opens up into a central chamber, and he's like, far side.
How far away?
There's no line of sight to him, but he's like 60 meters.
60 meters.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
I'm gonna teleport right behind him.
Well, you don't know where he is. He
Yeah.
knows.
Can I sense presence?
Do you have it?
Can you?
I don't know if I can.
I don't.
I actually don't think
Yeah.
you don't even get minor powers, is what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and so
Did
I
I-
can't do one.
But you can't do the little stuff.
I can't do the little stuff, and and Grey Knights are supposed to work together, so I can't even do the big
So
stuff.
I read into that, and actually, you're fine. So what happens is when you manifest psychic powers,
Yeah.
it just makes Grey Knights better around you. But if you're alone, you're fine.
Yeah, but all the Grey Knights' powers are not.
They have really high.
Yeah,
thresholds.
they
Yeah,
have
they
powers.
are so special
Don't.
that you can't.
They don't. Like
When the
you're
three
adding
six?
you're adding your willpower bonus, and you get 2 dice to roll.
Yeah.
It's still pretty
It's still really high.
It's like a 24.
Well, which one's
Yeah,
that?
you
There's-
get stuff
like a
with
The
Well,
one that I
lots of
have
both
is a
sides.
27 willpower. Is
You
it
just
20?
gotta get your star rating up. It's 3 leveling.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's weaker powers too.
While they're talking, can I do like, I have Forbidden Lore Archotech or Common Lore Tech. Can I get a vibe for why everything's so staticky in this crazy energy processing place? Is it,
Oh boy, I'm excited about this one. Do the test.
which one would it be?
He's
Architect.
gonna let you pass it no matter what.
Oh, I super passed.
Great, because I was gonna let you pass no matter what. No, what do you know? There's a lot of architect going on here, and based on what you've seen from the energy field and your understanding of this technology, which is minimal, you don't necessarily think that this is like generating electricity, more of that it's using it.
It's a conduit of some form
Mm-hmm.
to be expelled.
Oh, no.
You don't know. Well, it's active,
Wait,
and there's nothing storing.
Yucky.
what color is
Bad.
this energy?
Very bad.
Light blue. It's like
Okay.
bzzz.
No.
It's actually red.
Does it look
As long as
familiar
it's not
to me?
green
It's also green.
or orange.
What?
Does it look familiar to me? Does any of this stuff bring back any unpleasant memories?
No, this
Alright.
is just
What are you
old,
freaking
bad
out about?
Energy.
I think it's more psychic battery power.
Oh,
Do you have any
I think
powers
it's just
that
something
like
that can do a lot of bad
you know,
things very
defend-
quickly.
Demon hose battery
Oh.
power?
They only work for me, I think. And
okay.
it's mostly resisting, what is it? Resisting possession from demonic stuff.
I just don't want to kill you.
Does anyone have a longer
What are
range
you
weapon?
talking? What?
as
I want to take a
This-
step back.
as Alvis is talking to him and whatever, your mind kind of glazes over as you're like feeling all this energy and stuff around you. And oh wait, did I
You
want to do
can't
that
pull
now?
people with your teleportation, can you?
No.
You can't like hold on to me and go.
He could bring part of you.
Oh, this is fine.
No.
This is fine.
So yeah, you feel the void in the universe.
Uh-oh.
It's another one of these out of body things.
Weird.
You can hear the harmonies of life and the waves on the psychic seas. You feel the danger of the threats that you know, the eyes of the things that you haven't seen. And amid all of that, though, you always know where the light of the Astronomicans shines. It's a place of hope, a place of peace, where you know your future can prosper. A low hum enters into your mind. And you guys are still standing at the entrance of the building. And you look to where the sun would be and put your hand in front of it and peer into the void. And you watch the light of the Astronomican go out. Not that the star has died, but that something would be moving in front of it.
Okay, I quit.
And
I quit.
you continue this thought and know that this is the coming future. And with your hand panicked and now outstretched as that light is fading, as the light of the Astronomicon is going out, you know if things don't go correctly, soon your doom is at hand.
Great.
You get a lot of those. Don't
Don't
choose wrong. Don't choose wrong.
Don't choose wrong in what?
Echoes.
I don't know.
Shadow of the Warp kind of thing.
One could say.
We're all dead.
Only if we allow this to happen.
Oh no. If it's
You hear that voice from the back call out again. Who's that bearded fellow? I don't recognize him. What's your name?
I'm crisis. I'm going to burn you alive.
I love that. That's good.
Like super friendly.
And he says, you all lost Zet, Taka, Titus. Got a couple new people. It's been like a year now, and I've barely heard from you. And y'all are dropping like flies. Like, has the backhanded judgment done anything at all?
Talking smack.
I know you.
Nope.
What are you doing here? I was keeping you in the freezer.
Okay, this question. So I
And
He's stalling.
he goes, wait,
Monologue.
Helena, what are you doing out?
Helena.
And he's like, you're hanging out with this company? I'm very disappointed in you. We've been through so much together.
Okay,
And then he
see if I
says, come back to me. Perrier tous.
Ooh, he
What?
said the bad thing.
can- Oh no.
He said what?
Perrier tous.
Dang it, Helena! I needed you.
What does Perrier Tous mean?
It's her trigger, so she follows.
You just see her like
It's
wandering
mind
up the hall, and she's like, ugh.
Oh.
Say
Just
something
wanders-
motivational.
She just wanders into the dark.
No, wait. No.
Into
I'm
the
going to
dark.
inspire the shit
She
out
is-
of her.
yeah.
She is in the dark.
Nope. She's not.
Oh.
I'll be like, Helena, no!
She turns around, and you see her eyes have turned to orange,
Oh,
and she says, "You're smart. You'll run."
Wait, if you're smart, you'll pull me to you
Can,
can someone just
with
like,
your little
kill her
teleporting.
now?
so
She's gone.
so you said that my Auspex kind of works like an alien, where like
Click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click.
and like kind of like it's like radar basically,
Sure.
kind of
It's like popcorn radar.
popcorn radar. Can I see where? Because like when I hear like alien thing, because it shoots out and then you see like the dots. When it shoots out, can I see where the different dots are?
The in-game effect is that you get a plus 20 to your awareness test. So if you do the test and you're looking for something, I can tell you. But as far as like the dots and stuff, an Auspex could actually be anything.
right.
But officially, it's that little box that Space Marines carry through the space Hulk, and it's going click, 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 click. And it's big and clunky and terrible. And people are like, Auspex scanner for all perception tests, which is fine. But
So it's plus 20, and then auto senses are also sight and hearing are plus 20 as well.
Those are plus
Am I
40
going
tests.
right now.
Bye.
Lots of sense, and he just wants
So
to
what's your
talk to
perception?
someone. I just want to kill him.
you guys are standing there.
Perception's 40.
Nobody's done anything.
Yeah,
I thought we were waiting for him to do his.
Plus 40?
Yeah.
Pass.
What are you doing?
I just want to. I'm trying to figure out where both the demon spawn and
They're demon hosts.
demon hosts.
Demon spawn's a very different thing.
Demon spawn's terrifying. Demon hosts and where he would be potentially
In the center of the chamber.
in the center of the chamber.
Somewhere in there.
I'm just gonna teleport it.
yeah.
If I can see into the chamber, no, it's because it's dark.
But he can see him.
But I can see in the dark. I have dark sight.
Oh, well then, interesting. Okay, so
Yay.
to be more specific,
Okay.
you see the trench coat people, and there is 3 of them in the center, and you hear Thaddeus on the comms. Hey, whoa! There's more people coming out of the research barge, and they're not in a hurry, but people are walking towards that facility.
They're at least on the other side.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna teleport in and just smack the first demon host right in the face.
Just do it.
Why? Okay, Thaddeus, you start hearing bolters in the background.
Oh, good.
He's like, I'm laying down cover fire. This is ridiculous.
You're the bomb. Thanks,
Oh, no.
Thaddeus. Good
I'm
for
just gonna start
Hashtag
walking
useful.
in there.
Yeah,
Hashtag I help.
Why not?
I'm
like,
gonna.
enough talk. I'm just teleporting.
Okay, you're in.
Let's do it. I'm just gonna. I teleport right behind the first one and just.
Just eat him.
Oh.
All right, do it.
Alright.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's like I have to.
So he confirms Righteous Fury since it has the demonic trait.
Mhm.
Yep.
Which means he gets at least an auto.
So it's AG10.
Whoa.
So
Instead
you
of
have
four.
So you
5
roll
D10
5d10.
plus 19.
Is it
So I
5?
automatically
It's
hit,
40 10 beforehand.
No,
if
right.
I
You have
hit-
to roll to hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
which is I have to
You're right next to him though, so it's like
No,
with an.
melee doesn't get that.
he doesn't get all
No,
out.
you can do all out, but then
Yeah.
you don't get a reaction.
There's no. No.
He needs a reaction though. He's
No
pretty much
dodging.
unkillable. Like what could happen?
You know-
No.
You know what's
don't
crazy?
say words like that.
The step aside skill is only a dodge. So you can do a parry, you can do a deflect or whatever, but if you use step aside, it's only a dodge.
I
It's
can't-
literally
I
to
can't
get
see,
out of
I
the way.
can't dodge. That's one of the.
Oh yeah.
Which is
May as
awesome.
well always go all out.
So
All out
I'm-
gives you.
I mean, I'm going all out for weapon skill, which pushes,
Plus 20.
which was already. I literally cannot hit. I can't miss
What is your weapon skill?
because the weapon like. Oh, are we? I thought we were doing strength.
No.
No.
Goes up weapon skill.
So it's 74.
Still.
Roll under a 74. You didn't.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay.
Nice. No, it's
I was like, wait a second.
5 D10
I was
plus
like-
19.
I was reading. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Oh,
The 6 was upside. The 6D was upside down. So it's
Oh.
So
Odd or even?
Oh, shoot.
This is the one with the telekinetic shield.
all right. Let's pierce it.
That's gonna go right through that telekinetic.
Well, it's gonna destroy it, but this is gonna be great for cinematics.
5
Yeah.
D10
okay, so
plus
5d10.
19.
Plus 19.
It should make him explode.
And if you roll any zeros or nines,
Yep.
It's more.
No. He gets registry on everything.
Do I? That's a 10, right?
so he re-rolls them all again, regardless.
Yeah, but he doesn't get to keep doing it.
Okay, so
How's that?
Oh, so he rolls 8d10. Is that's how it works?
No.
Yeah, I thought he got like a single instance of Righteous Fury, and then he gets to like do individual instances.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That'd be insane if it was every
So-
dice.
I would take.
Then let's add this and then
10,
see what he says.
That's gonna be above
That
average.
kind of makes sense.
20,
though.
He is
22 plus
19.
19.
Wait, did you roll a 10?
He did, but we're waiting to see
telekinetic
what your
shield
input is.
Yeah, they're like nothing.
All right, so his telekinetic shield was like glowing kind of like a red, and you just like, and it like shoots like red sparks everywhere, and blows him into one of these electrical walls, and he just like and you see this demon face and this arm like reaching out towards you, and you're not looking, man. You're just but he's like, "Rah!" and then like turns to ash.
But yay, 2 down.
And then the one behind him attacks you with a telekinetic blade.
Oh crap, those are nasty.
Where's it at? Oh, there.
Although it
It's
might
psychic
cut through your
blade.
armor.
It's not telekinetic blade.
But you
But
get
I also have a force field too.
No, psychic
you have a
blade's
force field,
disgusting.
plus you
Force field.
have like
Does a
the
force field
toughness
help
thing
with
that makes.
telekinetic or psychic?
I thought you had like
things?
some sort of enhanced
The what?
toughness.
Do force fields help with
Unnatural
psychic
toughness.
Hey, does your force field help against Steve's?
psychic things?
How do force fields work in this game?
What's your toughness?
I can pull it up real quick.
40. So you're getting a.
43.
You already have 12
Mm.
because she's giving you plus 4.
Okay.
to that.
I have just take that.
Do we know about force fields?
I know I have one. I don't know how force fields work.
I have no idea.
If I recall,
Oh,
So-
he's looking it up.
they have a threshold that you have to.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you have that detail already?
Yeah, 35.
I
Yeah.
don't think it does anything.
So does
against-
the-
Oh.
So if you roll under 35, you block it completely.
Oh, is that
And
the way it
then if you roll under it should stay on there as well. If you roll under like a 15, you block it completely, but it breaks for like a day.
Wait.
Because
So
it
I
is
thought
this
he
for
just said, like-
psychic things.
I don't know if it's for psychic things. It's
It
just
doesn't-
damage.
Can I see it?
It doesn't
So,
say.
so does
I
the
just
psychic
remember
thing
I think it's
break
like
through his armor normally?
Well, it depends on what he
Like
rolls.
does it like phase through the armor?
No.
Okay.
It does 1d10 rending damage plus 2 additional points of damage.
well, it has
per
7
point.
pen.
It has more than 7 pen. What's your willpower?
7.
What kind
And
of
it's
force
14
field is
then.
it? There's a couple
7
different force
plus.
fields.
No.
It's pen. Oh my
Twice your
gosh.
willpower bonus.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
Well, that's just equal to his armor.
Oh, so it will
as
go
well.
through.
Yeah, and then if you roll a 1, you're doing at least 15 damage. So whatever, it's gross.
Oh gosh.
So wait.
All right, let's look at how.
It's-
I think
I got it.
Okay.
The character may only benefit from one field at a time, regardless of how many different fields have been equipped. When a character wearing an active field is attacked, roll D100. If the result is less than or equal to the field's protection rating, the attack is nullified and has no effect on the protected character, although the attack may have an impact on the character's surroundings, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Fields may also overload, so after you roll the D100, so this is where your quality for your shield matters.
Best
if you roll
quality.
like best quality, oh jeez. So if you roll under a 35, you said,
Mhm.
you nullify it, but if you roll a 1, because
Okay.
it's best quality, it will shut down because you overloaded it.
And what do you have to do to fix that?
It's just wait a day, right?
And what does the force field block?
It isn't
It just blocks it.
an attack.
Like he has a 35% chance of blocking it.
Like even if it's telekinetic,
It doesn't
it would
say
still block
anything
his
about
hand,
psychic.
right?
Oh, you know what though?
Does it block
There
psychic powers?
is a specific shield for psychic powers, but I don't know what his is.
No, because the in here it specifies like penetration. Why would it specify penetration if it's going to go through all that stuff?
Well, the force field doesn't even deal with penetration. Like it literally is just a roll to see if you don't do anything to you.
Yeah, it can
Right.
nullify
He's just
it.
saying it manifests physically.
Right.
So since it manifests physically,
if it's going to have to cut through the armor, it should probably have to cut through the force field.
That's
So
what I'm
like
thinking.
there's one called a Jokerian field, which says it functions against psychic attacks, but provides no defense, or provides its defense against all psychic powers, even friendly ones. So like there are some that are supposed to be for psychic attacks.
Right.
go through the shield.
but it says
I
friendly
went
psychic
through.
powers,
What?
which I
I went
assume
through the shield.
yeah,
it's like
unless
all
doubles-
psychic powers.
That just
Unless
says against
doubles
psychic
count.
attacks.
I don't know.
So I mean,
So that would
Um,
include ones that like don't have armor pen,
So
Or
you
six
roll
of
for
them.
it, and
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
I rolled an
and
88.
even like friendly ones
Actually,
that like.
kind of want to spend a fate point and use the roll I just rolled.
you can do how many?
No, it doesn't work that way. You'd have to reroll.
That's fine.
Okay.
He still
So
he still has to do a lot.
Yeah. So what did you roll for
I
damage?
need to also
Cody?
figure out what the
Rolled
crux
7.
does.
You rolled a 7,
yeah.
so you do 14 damage plus 14.
So you take
pen.
9 damage, I think.
Well, it's
So the pen just goes towards the
oh
armor.
no. So it's 14 plus 14 for damage because it's D10 plus 2 points per point of your willpower. In
Oh,
addition,
yeah.
penetration to twice. So it's
Right.
yeah.
So it's.
So
7
what's
plus
your
14.
armor?
14.
So the
Oh.
pen just nullifies that.
So your
What's
armor
your
no longer
toughness?
counts. What's your toughness?
It's 8 basically because
Plus-
it's 4 times 2 plus 4.
Serious? That's
so it's
awesome.
12.
So it's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you,
Oh yeah, because yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it takes 9.
So you take 9 wounds.
And wounds.
no one doesn't go through toughness.
That's actually like
Penetration
terrifying.
doesn't. Yeah, that is disgusting. How good those are.
Which those swords or
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take 9 wounds.
Psychic blade.
okay.
Like that would have killed anybody else.
Anybody else would have just died. So the fact that you guys see him still standing is like a big deal.
Let's see one thing.
I'm not going
Ah, shoot that.
You hear Alvis's voice come back again. He's like, "I'm honestly confused. Why are you attacking me?
What the heck?
You
What
do
the
know
heck
he's
is
Grey
that?
Knight, right?
Do you not understand the
Or-
great work that is about to come forth?"
Are you talking about like you taking demons and putting them inside people who are members of the Imperium?
Oh,
Is that what you're talking about?
Have you not heard of the Exorcists?
Yeah,
I don't know, Grey Knight. What do you think? Do you think this is good for him to be putting demons in?
the exorcists are not demon hosts,
But they were.
but they reject the demon. That's part of their training.
Yeah, it's made to serve a purpose. These demon hosts are going to help me close the Great Rift.
Do you perceive to be more intelligent than the Emperor?
Keep monologuing. I'm gonna.
No
try
one
something.
is. You hear machine reactivate.
Shoot.
Oh, that is scary noise.
Yeah.
I simply
I'm
question.
gonna do a sense presence test to see how many more demons are there. Is it still? Oh, that was nice. Is it still just those 3 plus Alvis, or is there more inside now?
I don't think there's more.
Did you activate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 4 more have come in.
Where's Alvis?
In the center.
Is he still just chilling in the center, or has he moved?
Seems like he's going up.
Gosh, dang it.
Can you see him?
At this point, can I see him?
Well, you've got this demon host right in front of you.
So this whole time they're doing all this, I was examining the building and the energy field.
Perfect.
Right?
Is there a way
You
for me
can,
to
but you
deduce
didn't
based
know
on how it's working,
I know, but
how
But
it
yeah,
could
in future
potentially
instances, you should be able to.
power down this
what does
facility?
Sanctify do?
I think Sanctify
Besides blowing it up.
Sure.
makes it so that.
Um,
No, that's something else.
Is that a horn?
It sounds like a car.
I heard it over here, but I was like, that's
I
outside.
have something to Sanctify, so I need to know what it is.
Yes. There should
But
be
I might
a
have
central
it written down.
mechanism.
Is it fair to assume that I think it's in the center of the center?
Well, typically,
No, that's a building.
typically facilities that are built
Proven.
like towers, the important stuff's at the top.
Oh, so that's where Alvis is going.
Seems
Yep.
like it.
Yep. I want to let them keep monologuing because that's.
Can you
good
see in the dark?
distraction. No.
Oh.
But I would like to call out to Thaddeus or
Sure.
something and tell him to come do a pickup for us that do not want to fight the Psychers directly.
Right away. I'll touch down. Meet me outside.
Hey,
Real quick, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like, hey, Alvis is, I think he's on an elevator or something because he's going up.
yeah, that makes sense because I'm not doing anything. It's all going on top. It's all there. I'm running.
It's all
I
going on
suggest
top.
you go with him.
Okay, I'll go with you, Jasper.
I'm also going.
Let's
Obviously.
do it.
I'm
I'm gonna
staying.
cut off Alvis's effing head. I'm sorry.
Where are you
We're
going?
the OG
With them.
team.
So are you guys just having the Grey Knight just be a demon host killer?
I'm going to be with him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he has some
His
crazy
righteousness.
power that'll kill me if I'm there, so I'm just gonna bounce.
Oh, and him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I won't kill him.
Well, is he good? Is he safe?
He'll be a little hurt, but he'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
So three of us are
Harm a Grey Knight?
bailing while they're monologuing.
I would kill a lot of demons.
Yeah. Do you like the monologue?
I
Is
do.
it enjoyable?
It is.
It's scary.
Okay.
I have an
It's
ability
distracting.
Yes,
that
keep going.
will kill all
You guys are
the
Bible
here.
bashing. That's what's happening.
It is
But-
kind of true.
So in a 50
All right, what's happening?
range,
We're
I do
going
like a
out.
Three of us are moving back.
All right.
that deals
Yeah, you guys
one
run
damage
out.
for one damage that can't be reduced for each
Some lighter for you.
corruption point they have, and since they're demons, they have no
You-
corruption points.
This is not because I don't know this, but you should be ready to ditch the ship if you have.
And
Right,
so
you have
Thaddeus
corruption, but it does
pulls the
also
ship
hurt
down
psychic, so you take D8 10 damage.
and goes past the pad and
Yeah.
Oh,
then goes and then pulls up and the gate
Mm-hmm.
drops.
Best case
And he says,
scenario.
"You better hurry. The winds are picking up."
okay.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
He can heal you,
All right.
but also still damage.
All right. Your turn, Mr. Christo.
Do it. Did they hop off?
We
Yeah,
just run.
We're,
Yeah, they're
we're in
out.
the ship.
And so yeah, you see the four new people coming in,
How close are they?
probably within 20 meters.
Yeah, okay, they're dead.
Fun.
With a million more
I guess-
well on the way.
Or should you wait to use it?
I want to free you up to be able to do stuff.
So,
So if I kill them, it allows you to like teleport
Okay.
closer to him. But this leaves me unconscious.
how about you just shoot him with your
Just wait.
sacred
Just
flame?
wait. Okay.
Well, you can box him and tell him. You can be like, "Oh, close the blast door." I don't know.
I'm gonna blow up, but it's gonna make me pass out. Okay? What?
It'll be okay. Everything will die.
Yeah,
Because you got power armor on right now. You're a force of destruction.
yeah, but if they just do the same thing to me that they did to you,
You
I'm
hear
dead.
Thaddeus over the comms. It looks like more are coming out of the barge.
I would wait until more of them are.
Yeah, I want to be able to take out a bunch, but I don't want to die.
Just line them up.
There.
I mean, you got
I
a
already,
special
I already
demon
have
killing.
the
flamer.
Admiral, quote unquote.
Yeah,
You can just come and bust out that flamer and blow one away.
You could blow a bunch of them away
Mhm.
Yeah.
if they're all coming in together.
Just set that whole door on
Don't
fire.
tell him too many things, guys.
yeah. I think I'm going to back off, wait at the door, stabilize, and be prepared to burn once they start coming through. And then once I see that they've reached this point, I'm like, okay, there's a bunch here. I'm gonna take care of them. Although, okay, yeah. So I'm just prepped to burn anything that comes through our way.
Because he ran
Wait,
in.
did those 4 demon hosts come in already? The 4 new ones?
Yes.
Okay.
No, wait.
Now there's
because
more.
because if they
Come in.
all attack you, you're dead.
Yeah.
So
So
You
I
have to
need some
attack.
I think
support.
I think I need to take care of them.
Yeah, go just. Are you with your flamer? That's sanctified.
They hang out occasionally.
Okay, how many could I burn?
As many
Currently?
as you hit.
Yeah.
That's so here's the thing, you'd have to move up the hallway, otherwise you'll hit him with your cone. But if you pivot your cone right,
Mm-hmm.
you could hit 5. Because there's the one that's attacking him.
Okay.
Because he's he got hit hard, but not a death blow. But he's kind of up against one of the electrical walls. He didn't get shoved back or anything, that's just where he was. But then, yeah, he turned around, so he's facing him, but he's kind of quartered in.
Hitting 5's acceptable.
That's a little acceptable.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I just run up and I'm like,
Can you heal from afar?
Can I hear? We all
heal?
have box
No,
speeds.
it has to be
Oh,
heal.
heal. Yeah.
It has to be point blank.
It does have to.
This is dangerous, but
You just had to leave.
All right,
I'm
do
sorry.
it.
okay. I don't roll to hit,
Yes.
so
Roll
Okay.
damage. You want to roll 1 damage, or you want to do all? Separate.
Ooh.
it's just easier to do one.
Let's just
do
do
one.
one.
Do one.
So let's see. I do
Actually, I think we've been doing 1 for the fire.
yeah 4d10 damage plus 10. Okay.
Wait, does it have anything else special for the demons?
It's proven, and it's going to be very hard for them to not keep
It's
burning.
a -30.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
disgusting.
What
I
about
love it.
sanctified?
It's not sanctified. It's
I thought-
proven. It's unyielding.
I thought it was.
I thought it was.
Because it's a holy weapon.
Yeah, it's a
isn't
holy
it?
weapon. Got blessed by the Brigand Knight.
Oh well, I guess sanctified. What does that do?
I have no idea what that does.
I have no idea.
It's psi ammunition, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be
Sanctified's
sanctified.
Okay.
I think that's special.
Yeah.
Sanctified's cool
Okay.
armor that blocks psychic.
It has a special name for it, but it's not sanctified. But it feels like sanctified. I did something to my weapon.
I just thought it was
My
called
hammer's
gold.
sanctified.
Purified.
I don't know what it is.
That might be what it is.
I don't know.
Anywho, they're
Any
not in
hoser.
space. So
Oh, this is Canadian.
4 + 4 + 8 because my 2 becomes 4. 16, 26. I got 10.
Oh, you got 10? Oh, good.
So 26, 36, 40 damage with 2 pen.
Holy crap.
I think it's just 2.
That's
It might be 4 though.
That's a lot. In his psi ammunition specifically.
It's 4 pen. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So they don't have armor. They do just have their toughness.
It means nothing.
Do they have to roll to not catch on fire?
And this is energy. Yeah, they're all on fire.
Is there a section that does a list of all the different things?
For what?
Yeah, they're all on fire.
What was the damage?
I think a lot of
40.
your stuff is special to the
44
Grey
pen.
Knights. So I don't think it's going to be in the normal dark territory.
The target is completely encased in fire, melting the skin and popping eyes like superheated eggs.
Who wrote that? They're
And
fine.
they fall to the ground, a blackened corpse.
Well, that worked.
Good.
That was a really good roll.
So now there's
Yeah.
2 left.
There's 1 in here, and then there's more coming up the ramp.
Wow,
Cool.
that's dope roll, Derek.
All right.
And
You
then,
take care of the other one.
yeah, you're standing right before the dude who just shanked you.
So I think he can attack twice. He has that little
Swift attack.
swift attack thing.
Bunk.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
every single
So I
thing
can't
should
use
be
my
dead.
powers because you can choose to go all out.
Yeah.
And triggers only
If you go all out,
you.
you can't do your swift attack.
Yeah.
No,
So it would
no,
just
no,
be
no,
one,
no.
which is fine.
He's just looking for fusion.
No worries.
Oh, I see. Swift attack's probably better than getting a plus 10.
I'm just gonna blow it away anyway.
Oh, that's plus 20, but
Oh, plus 20? Still better.
Is swift attack a half action? Or-
No, it's full.
it's full, but you get 2.
Yeah.
You get 2 attacks, but there's no bonuses.
No.
You just get 2.
You just
So,
go,
You're just like,
die.
hammer.
and I only have one, right? There's only one left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one.
Okay. I mean, I might as well just go all out. Kill him, or
Either or. Don't let him influence you.
Yeah, do what you want.
well,
I think you're statistically favored to hit him with 2 attacks because it's a 50% chance to hit, which is a 75 versus a 54
yeah.
or a 74, so slightly higher chances. That was not one of those instances, though.
You just got a better odd with the all out.
Did you do an all out?
254s is still a 54% chance each time.
Right,
75%.
but there's only less than 25%
Did you get it?
of the time that he.
No, I'm gonna use a fate point,
Okay.
and then this time, can I do all out this time? Like,
No.
Or,
Yeah. You just reroll this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you miss both?
yeah.
So the
This
fate
one-
point's just for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rerolled. It was a 21.
There you go.
So that's 3 degrees of success.
Cool. He does not dodge.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So you get.
Okay.
So smash him.
So
We're
then-
gonna go narrative, and you're just like,
Ah,
you literally hammer him in half.
You just-
I knew where your head was.
Maybe.
Anyway,
It's every side.
it's okay. So the gun cutter. So Thaddeus is like, where do you want to go?
For what?
Going to the top
So
of the facility.
there's
Go to
only
the
a
tower.
21% chance that he doesn't hit if he doesn't go all out. But there's a 26% chance that he doesn't.
So he goes up to the top,
Although
and
rerolls 2 factors.
it looks
There's the map.
It looks like there's energy like rippling, and there's like a kind of a dish is what it looks like. And then, well, it's actually multiple dishes, and they're like all pointed at a certain spot. And then there's like this flat circular area, and there's pillars around it that are supporting kind of the framework for the dishes. And you, it's glass as well, so it's all glassed in, and you see Alvis in there, and he's working on mechanics, and there's like a bunch of mechanical stuff going on.
So let's blow a hole in this glass ceiling. Thank goodness it's glass.
Also, you can do psychic stuff as long as you can see him, right?
Oh.
Please do it.
You can see him.
What are you?
I can't see him.
What do you want to do?
Well, if it's all freaking glass, like, I kind of want to just
Hulk smash,
a little bit,
or
but
just teleport through it?
well, cause like, can I?
Oh, he's in there with Helena.
Except that they
Yikes.
all.
Gosh dang it.
She's just tough to kill. Is the problem.
I want to go punch
The
a
ends
couple of
justify the
pillars.
means.
Yeah. The bad part isn't that like, oh no, we have to.
And- and Ultra
it's,
break
Oh no,
I wanna
we have to
break
fight.
stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna get into auto cannon and start just shooting at.
Yeah.
Thaddeus is like, do you guys want to shoot the dishes?
With us?
Let's
I
shoot
want
the
to.
dish.
Yeah,
Well,
but if
shouldn't
you
we
would
just shoot
die
the
if you
pillars that are
did
holding them up?
Do the pillars a
It would
little
have been nice if we
stronger.
could have like tapped
Than
you
a
around.
dish.
No,
Mechanical
it would've
framework.
taken long.
I feel like the
I
dish
guess.
would
I
be-
guess that's true. If we break the whatever.
Dishes
Yeah,
are
but hey,
very
like,
sensitive pieces
There
of
aren't any demons
technology.
here. So
I will try to shoot the dishes.
I'll aim for one of the dishes too.
Can I use a Melta gun?
No, you're in the ship.
Well,
You know what you could do though?
Fly over.
You could teleport through the ship, and as you're falling through the air, activate your jetpack and go.
Or
I'm
just
not
jump
touching
out
it.
of the ship
No,
and
no,
start
shooting.
flying.
oh, I was like, what am I punching? And I'm only have one of those.
It would look really cool.
She's
That's
just
what
like
he's
punching
saying.
the bush.
She did punch a train in half once.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't punch
She did-
hash, punched a hole through it.
It was
Went
like
inside,
8.5.
killed everything, and punched a hole out the other side.
She did like
She teleported out
60
of it.
damage
I
or
did do
something.
that.
It was wild.
Yeah,
She crazy.
it was very.
Well, since I
reminiscent
have
of
a
World
feeling
War
that my guy
One,
can't
the battle trains.
climb a ladder.
This
I
seems
guess
like ages ago.
I know that does go
It
through.
was a good time.
Well,
I like playing on the train.
As you guys turn and there's fire and stuff on the ground, you see like a host of bodies like coming towards you down this like
Yikes.
access bridge.
I do it.